very dangerous. Y'all better watch out for the Liberals
They
this
okay.
year.
I still think they should have got more. Um, they should have got more. But
Who else could they have gotten? That would have made sense.
I don't know. I gotta look at they roster. Pull their roster up.
I could I could pull a roster up for you. Hold on.
Okay. Um, Another thing about the Sky, the players they got are good veterans. They just not. I don't think they're gonna mesh well together because all these veterans want their shots. That's the only problem. And they got older. They're
Yeah, they
going
did get older.
right. A
They
lot of these
did.
players like
They
DJ
definitely did get older.
Skyler 35. E will they signed for 1.2 million. 33. Uh, yeah, a lot of these players are even Sloop. She 36, 37. So that's not. I don't know. I don't like that.
Well, my thing, why the E. William thing, I don't really. I ain't see the sense in signing E. Williams to that kind of money, but
Well,
they
they
know
try to be
they know
loyal.
better than me. I
No,
guess
you know what it
Mr.
is. A lot of these teams are
Pagliocco.
being loyal. You know why? Because the Aces resigned Kirsten Bell, and I don't think she is a good WNBA player.
No,
No,
Bell was okay. I don't think she's trash.
yeah, she's
She's
trash.
not like Kia Stokes
No,
trash
she's
or
trash. She's trash. And I'm not trying to be mean spirited because you could have signed that money. You could have got some veterans. And Tina Charles is I don't know what Tina Charles wants because you try to stay with Connecticut and they getting younger and don't you want to go out with a championship? The Aces is talking to her, but for some reason she ain't signing with nobody yet. Let me see what they
well,
got.
if the Aces could get their hands on Tina Charles and get her to come off the bench, that would be absolutely great for them,
She could
in
start
my opinion.
a lot of games. She could start. Come off the bench. Who she come off the bench for? I'm starting her over
I'm
Melissa Smith.
I mean, she's older now. I'd
Yeah, I
rather
know
her
that.
come off the bench
No,
and
but
just
no,
save
no, she's
some of
not.
her energy.
No, she's no the starter. You know why? Because she proved that she still look good for her,
She
even
does
though
still
she
look good.
35, get ready to be 36.
Yeah,
So
Tina Charles did look
eh,
good last year.
let's see what they got.
She
Is
did.
Natasha Cloud? Is she staying?
Yep, you got Cloud, Fibet, Gardner, Anescu, Johannes, Jones, Messerman, Sabali. Now you got both
I don't like it.
Sabalis now.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh
Stewart.
no. Sabali, her little sister went to Toronto.
Yeah, that's
She went to
right.
Toronto.
She
Yeah.
went to
So
Toronto.
yeah, you got to get an updated version because I think they haven't
No, no,
signed
no.
Cloud yet either.
This is side two. This isn't the other one.
Oh, okay. Because the baby sister, that's why I thought she was going there last year to play with her baby sister.
But still,
That's
that's a
okay.
mean little roster right there. That's
That's
not
okay.
yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not impressed. It's okay because you still didn't. Where's Lainey Hamilton? I want to know where she going. I think Bouts did pretty good. I don't like what the Sparks did. They didn't add Derek Ham. Okay, you lost Stevens, some offense.
But
I don't know.
you got Plum back for the Sparks. That should do
Yeah,
something.
but
And you getting Brink back.
yeah,
You
but
get a full year out of
the pro-
Brink now on the
okay, but
Sparks.
the problem with Plum, the problem with Plum is that she's what was last year. They lost a lot of games because she was jacking up the shots. She didn't share the ball, and you had Hamby and you had Azare Stevens, and you kind of and Rikia Jackson, and that's why Rikia wanted to leave because a lot of times I don't know. I like Plum, but she need to kind of settle in and quit trying to be jack off all the shots. I know this was supposed to be your team, but y'all not going anywhere if she don't figure out how to share the ball. That's the main problem.
Well,
And
what do you think about this team? The team I'm gonna get to go watch in person.
I like it. And guess what? I say now. At first, I said no, don't get Cody McMahon, but now I say go get Cody. You know why? Because I thought that Brittany Griner was going to come back So now, and then they re-signed Bree
She went to the
Jones. I
Sun,
like that.
right? Brittany
Right.
Griner. Didn't she go to the
No, no,
Sun?
no, no, no. She went back to no, she went back.
Or
She
she
went
went
to
to Phoenix?
Connecticut. No, she went to Connecticut. She took
That's
the
the
money.
Sun.
Yeah.
Connecticut
Yeah.
Sun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking about Phoenix Sun. So um I like it, but what you think about Cody McMahon at 13?
I can't
I
call it.
like that
I don't see where
for the
she's
bench.
gonna fit
For the
in the
bench.
larger scheme of things.
Well, Bree Jones, I wonder how long she gonna sign. I'm not saying she as tall as Bree Jones. Oh no, she they about the same size. I
Well,
think Cody's 6'2" and she's
Bree
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah, but how long did they sign Bree Jones? Because she's getting a little older. How old is Bree Jones? She's 30. So Cody only 21, 22. So yeah,
Yeah,
just in
there's
case Bree
definitely
Jones
a huge
leave,
age gap in that.
right? Just when Bree Jones, I don't know if she signed 1 or 2, you would still have Cody there. I like Cody.
Yeah, I
And I
think
think
the
she's
Dream got
a
the
better
Dream got
jump.
a decent roster too now.
Yeah,
Like this
what I'm
gonna be a
saying.
really good year. Like the
Pull up the
roster shakeups.
pull up the draft. The draft.
The roster shakeups are gonna be crazy.
Pull up the draft order. Yeah, for the draft. And let's go over that and see what you like.
Well,
Now,
I still think Olivia Miles is gonna go number one,
I
but
don't
I,
want
I
her to go
think
no one.
Iowa got a chance to go number one too. So
Pull it up. I think Iowa should be number one. At first, I didn't say that. Betts do not. It's not number one with them. If Minnesota had the number one pick, I would pick Betts because she fits
right.
them. I don't think she fit Paige because I think Paige didn't want to get up and down, and so
Right.
Iowa Fam is a little more athletic.
She
And
definitely a
she's shorter,
little
but she
athletic.
right. So I would pick Iowa Fam. You could come back and get a bed. You know what I mean? That's
Hmm.
who they got. Alana Smith. I'm not saying
Yes.
she. So you already got your kind of big, and plus she could shoot the J. Alana Smith, and of course she's the defensive player of the year. It's co defensive player of the year, and yeah. So there's no
Well,
need to get
here's
bets.
what ESPN got, Ms. Diaz. Miles,
I know.
Fudd, Fan, Betts.
And
That's
Miles.
who they got top
No, pull
four.
up the order. Put up the draft order, like the teams, because like I said, Iowa found number
Oh, the
one.
team.
Yeah. I think Olivia Miles would go good. She would go right. Okay, yeah. Scroll down a little bit.
Here you go, Miss D. Do I need to zoom it? Can you
Yeah.
see?
So yeah, how you zoom? I don't know how to zoom it no more.
Hold on. See, that's the beauty of having a touch screen.
So, Fam number one, Betts number two, uh, Olivia number three, Fudd number four, Flage number five. That's my top five right there. What you
So
think?
you got Flage going to the sky, huh?
Yep. Or
That would be
she
interesting.
might go to
Flage.
either the Sky or Mystic, but I think Betts would fit either Minnesota or the Mystics because in Minnesota she could play behind a little bit.
Well,
Big
she
Mama
could play
Stephanie
off
Dolson.
feet in
Right.
Minnesota. That would be great for her
Well,
because
Fee
she
is
could
injured
just
right now.
man the
They
inside.
need they lost Alana Smith. Fee is still injured,
I mean,
so
they
she ain't gonna
did
come
get
back for a while.
McBride back. She would still have space to work with.
But I'm talking about big. I'm talking about you lost Alana Smith. You lost a little bit of size. McBride is not as sizey as, so I would get
No,
Betts. So I would get Betts, and she fits them because they're not really an up and down team like that. They're kind of a half court team,
right.
and Betts is more of half court. But I might be wrong. But that's my
Where
opinion.
you, where you think Fudd fits in, or what team you think AZ would fit in best? I've been trying to figure that out too because
Me
her
too.
game is like a perimeter based game. She needs space basically. So like,
So that's hard. That's hard. It's
yeah, I've
hard
been having trouble trying to figure
because
out where would I
Minnesota
put AZ
is
Fudd.
Minnesota is good. She needs space, But what make AZ good right now, Dallas don't have any big players. Atlanta Smith did go, but I don't think she can help with that spacing. You know what I mean?
Right. No, she's
Um,
not that kind of player.
right.
Lana Smith.
So Minnesota, no. Look, for Seattle, it can either be Fudd or Olivia. They can switch positions, and then maybe Olivia and Miles go to the Mystics, and I still have Flaugier with the Sky.
What do you think about Gabby Williams going to the Valkyries?
That's a good for her. That's good for her. They,
I
they,
think
they,
her and
they
Kayla
pull them up.
Thornton, that makes a decent duo. You think?
Yep, yep, it is. Pull them up.
The Valkyries?
Yeah,
1 second. Yeah,
they
the
lost.
Valkyries, I think, actually got a good little thing going on.
Yeah.
Valkyries. I'm just saying.
Look, I didn't mean to mess up your. I see some
No,
people
you
talking
didn't.
about the NBA.
You didn't. I wanted to
Okay.
talk about the W. I
Okay.
started off talking about the W. I'm excited for the draft because I think this is going to be a class like, the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese class that could actually do some shit and make a real difference overall for the game, the whole women's game. Like, did we have a talented class coming out this year, Miss D? You
So
got some real
did they
players.
sign Letitia? Did she go back or she went to Toronto?
I'm about to show you.
Is this updated? Because sometimes
Yes.
like, okay, okay, it is updated because I see Gabby. Okay, so Letitia signed back. Only thing about the Valkyries, they not signing. It kind of irritate me. I mean, I know the Nakase, but you're not signing no American players. You keep signing these. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the foreigners. The
Yeah, that's
foreigners
the
taking
only
over. Hell,
thing.
they taking over the NBA too. You playing?
Yeah,
It's a
but
lot of foreign,
her
lot
by
of
her
foreigners.
being but she still need to get some sisters on there
Yeah, we got
besides Kayla.
sisters coming out though. We
And
got
then the reason
sisters
why I
coming out.
keep harping on there's a lot of players in NBA, WNBA that needs to they should be in the league. We need to see Deja Kelly. We need to see um Alexis Morris. We need to see
I want to see
Kennedy
Kennedy
Carter.
Carter. Right, that's
Yeah,
who I want to see. Kennedy
but I think
Carter.
she kind of look. If she come back, she enjoy that money overseas.
She need to come to the Dream.
Yeah, but
That's what
they
I
got the
want to see
money.
her. Put her on the Dream with Angel Reese and
They got to
Alicia
pay her.
Gray and Ryan
They got to
Howard.
pay her. Right. They got to pay her though. She got to come back to the Dream because she played for the Dream. But they have
Right.
to pay her because she getting
Listen,
paid pretty good,
she,
huh?
she she you get her a half a mil, she be all right with
No, no,
that
no, 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 no,
to
no,
come
no,
back.
no, 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 no. Because she making more than that overseas.
Is she?
Uh huh.
She it,
Uh huh. She making a million at least overseas. So you gonna have to do something better than that.
well, Miss D, I'm really happy for the ladies though, because now they're getting the $1 million contracts that they've been so wanting so long.
Mm-hmm. But
And now, of course, it's gonna
only
start
thing,
small. It's gonna start small. I know 1,000,004 ain't, you know, the
right?
10 and 20 million that the guys are
Well,
getting. And
I think they should have started off at 5 and below.
well,
5 million.
I think I'm cool with the 1,000,004 for right
No,
now because
no, I'm
the
not cool
league
with it.
still they're
Uh,
expanding, Miss D. They still have
Okay,
to
I
pay
understand
for
that.
the
I understand it.
expansion.
I understand it. No, I'm not cool with it. I want them to get as much as possible. I'm not cool with it. But I
Yeah,
understand what you're
I'm cool
saying.
with it all because I understand
No,
that you still got to expand the league.
I know that
You have to have more
BD
teams to make more money.
they making money. No believe they not making money. They making money. I don't believe nothing they say.
Yeah, they're
So
not going to get to the guys level, but
I ain't
it's
say that's
coming
not
though.
guys level.
No, I
That's
know
not
that.
guys.
I know
I'm just
you
saying
ain't say that.
5 million is still is not
You
guys
talking
level.
about
It's
5 million as supermax?
yes, yes. 5 to 1.4 is the lowest. Then you go low from there. Yes.
Okay, so you saying 5 should have been the ceiling and 1.4 the
Yeah.
minimum?
Yeah. But yeah. But a lot of players they've been so deprived of the money that they decided to take money at places they probably wouldn't have went, and it's not. I hope it's a good fit. Like Chicago got all these. people, but I don't
I
know.
mean, the Sky looked good on paper. Vandersloot, Jackson, Skylar Diggins,
Well,
like
Bender,
that. That
you keep saying Vandersloot. She do not look good on paper. Vandersloot should be out the league. I'm sorry. You gotta
you
go
think
young.
she's done for? She washed up now.
Yeah, she re-injured herself. Did you know that?
No.
She 36, 37. No. He will shouldn't have got that contract. Like, look, a lot of players that the Sky got, no other team wanted. If they didn't sign with the Sky, they'd probably be out the league. There's so many girls outside the league that's better than a lot of these Sky players, and it's like self sabotage. Then you
Hold
sign
on,
a
you
lot of
saying didn't
players,
nobody want Skylar Diggins?
not Skyler. I'm talking about Bam Bam, Rachel Banham.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about
The people they
Will
already
Sloot.
had.
Sloot, right?
Okay,
Sloot is friends with Jeff Pagalosha. I'm
okay,
talking about that.
got you.
So yeah, no. And I like Skylar, but her personality, if she's going to uh get along, I'm very concerned because now you got Skylar and Dejanay Carrington. Oh my God, very strong
Yeah,
personality.
sounds like
And
fireworks, doesn't it?
exactly because um um how if something go wrong and she don't get the shots and Dejanay complaining, how are they going to get along? So everybody just taking
Mhm.
money, but they're not looking at fit. Now Rakia didn't have no choice; she got traded, but the
Right.
rest of them came voluntarily. So it's like, how is that gonna fit?
Well, we'll see how Mr. Marsh, the marshmallow, how he
I
figured
call him
that
Coach
out.
Whispers, right? Marshmallow. I call him Coach Whispers
Yeah,
because it always sound he whispering.
yeah. I don't know how he's gonna deal with that. If you couldn't handle Angel Reese,
Yeah,
good
I don't
luck with
know.
that. Dejanay Carrington and Skylar Diggins, yeah, he gonna have fun with that.
Exactly.
Trying to keep that together, especially if they not winning games.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be ugly. But where does that put poor Camila Cardoso? Where
That's
does
what I'm
she fit in
saying.
all of
You put a
this?
lot of players that want to shoot the ball. There's only one ball to go around. Pause.
Right.
And she already didn't get the ball last year. The only person that really passed the ball consistently was Angel. And then
Right.
how's her mental? Like I said, Skylar's a strong personality.
She did she
And
that she
and
is.
and yes, Camilla could be
She very
strong, but a lot of
fiery.
times Camilla's kind of quiet and sometimes and she kind of sensitive in certain things.
Well, I
So
noticed about Camilla, she's emotional. When she don't get the ball offensively, her defense tends to suffer.
right, that's what I'm saying. And I don't understand how you're gonna have how you going to
Got a lot of ball dominant people
yeah,
around her.
Azare want to score. Now look, they should have just stuck with Rakia, then added some just decent pieces that don't want to, hog the ball. But no, you got a whole bunch of players that want to get their shots up. It's like, you
You
know,
think he's trying to run some type of run and gun offense to have them running up and down the court? Because you
they
got,
better
like you
not.
said, you got a lot of folks on that team that just
They
want
better
to
not.
chuck
Only one that's
shots. So
yeah, but Rakia is not known. Well, Rakia, she's not really known for running. I might be wrong. And then Skylar a little older. Like I said, I look at some of the besides Azare and Rakia and Camilla, and maybe you still add HBO. They got a little older to me. They got older,
yeah,
so that's not good. I wonder is it a 1 or 2 year deal? I wonder what they promised to Skylar because I never saw Skylar going to the Sky. Maybe nobody really wanted her for that money. Maybe the Sky is the only one that was going to pay her that max.
yeah. Now that they got the maxes, she was gonna be due. Matter of fact, I had it pulled up earlier. You had certain players that were just core players. Hold up,
Right,
I gotta find it again. Give me one
and
second.
then um what would I say? Uh oh, 2 years. That's what Yeah, I don't like the combination. I think you know what it was after Angel. They traded Angel. They start saying, you know what, the fans are really getting on our back. Let's get some big names, but you can't just get any big name. They have to mesh. This is
Right.
not like all
Gotta
star.
have
Hey, bro,
chemistry.
I love you too. Um, hey Reddit. Um, but you they got to mesh. It's not an all star team. You just
Yeah.
can't put up your names and think they're gonna mesh. It's
Yeah.
like
Don't work that way.
they
You're
should start
absolutely right
with
about that.
Kia and just players that play they play their roles. You know, teams like youngsters that's gonna play their roles and not going to step on each other's toes.
Right. No, I agree
So
with that.
yeah,
You got to have some kind of
yeah,
mesh with that shit. Because if you don't, you're gonna have issues. That's
right.
just
That's the only thing.
you gone. I'm trying to find the I had this list pulled up early. I'm just trying to find where I put it. It was a list of all the core players who could get it um who were eligible for supermaxes.
Yeah, just pull up the core. Then they say core players WNBA.
Yeah, nah,
They
I
come up.
had the shit. I'm
Oh,
about to pull it up for
okay.
you now.
Because I know that of course Kelsey she took the they
Yeah,
quarter anyway.
Kelsey
It's
Mitchell
our second core,
was
yeah,
one
right.
of those players.
But they quartered her. I think they still gonna pay her in the mat stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she's
Yeah,
core for Supermax.
yeah. But it's only for 1 year, I think.
Now
Pull
I
it
was
up.
trying to troll some Caitlin Clark fans earlier, like how Kelsey the core, but Caitlin Clark the best player. Make that make
No,
sense.
pull that up, BD.
No, I got it
The
right
press
now.
concert,
Hold
the
up.
press conference after we see the core.
Yeah, I just got.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't see
waiting
it
for the
yet.
shit to load up.
Okay. Can I pull it up? Pull it up on the thing because I think I can. The Atlanta press conference.
Oh yeah, if you want to share your screen, you're more than welcome.
No, I just want to type. Let me see. I'm gonna type it in.
I wasn't doing this to me before.
You know what? I hope it's better than what Chicago did for Angel at the dang on high school gym with some bad balloons.
Which was nuts.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Okay.
Ah, hold on.
That suck. It's blurring it out now. I had this shit pulled up early, and now they want to blur the shit
Yeah,
out.
I heard that. Right. Sometimes you have to. I forgot how you. I don't see it. I'm trying to think.
I'll
That's
find
not
it
on their
on another.
website.
I'll find it on another list.
Okay,
Hold
let me
up.
see.
I'll find it on another list. I know exactly where to.
Wow, I don't see it. I went on their site. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh,
See if this is it right here.
what the core?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole list. Like I said, I had the shit pulled up earlier, but
It does
now I
that to
went
me
back
too.
to it. I went back to it. Now I got the shit blurted out. But from what I remember, I know Alicia Gray was one of them. Kelsey Mitchell
Hmm.
was one of them. Sabrina Ionescu was one of them. Um, certain teams don't even have them. Like the Sun don't have one. The Aces don't have one. A core
Okay,
designate,
that's
which
what I'm
I'm
gonna do.
surprised the Aces. All right, here we go. Here we go. I got it, Miss D.
Okay.
I got it.
And I'm gonna pull up the press conference. I'm gonna look on X because I don't see it nowhere else. It's weird.
Okay, I got it now.
Let me say something.
You see it?
No.
You need to make it bigger.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I was typing this in. Go ahead. It's probably bigger.
Yeah, there's your list right there.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Read it off. What I say? I'll pull this up after you. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I don't see it.
Oh, I just had this shit.
Oh, okay. We'll play that next. Okay, that's weird. It's not on any other thing but YouTube. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
Here we go. So you got Sabrina. You see it now?
Yeah.
So you got
And then
Sabrina, Nafisa, Kelsey Plum, Arike, Alicia Gray,
right.
Ariel Atkins, Izzy. So you got 8 of them.
And guess what? Out of all the 8, I think the Fee didn't get the max yet. I think something happened with Fee. I ain't hear nothing about her max.
Oh well, she definitely gonna get one.
Yeah.
No,
But everybody else seemed like they got their money.
yeah,
So
ain't
it's
no
kind of
way
weird.
Fee don't get no money. That's Fee we
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, she is the
Yeah.
links.
Yeah, that part. She is the links. Yeah, I'm happy that they got McBride back. I think they were sorely missing a shooter like McBride last year. That's for sure. I think that was one of the best things the Lynx did was get McBride back. But the Elena Smith shit, it is gonna hurt their defense a lot because that is the defensive player of the year. So you just don't replace that like that.
Okay, I see it, but it's on everybody else's channel. I want to pull it up. This is annoying. How come what happened?
But yeah, so we got 8 of them of the
Hold
core
on.
people.
Let me go to their website on YouTube. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, I try to stay away from pulling stuff up on YouTube. I try it personally because people they be wanting to try to strike you for silly shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go on nobody else's channel and watch it. I'm trying to go to their website. That's it. That's it. Yep, that's it. That's it.
But yeah, if you want, you can share the screen
Okay.
or put it in the thing so I can share it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in a thing. All right, hold on. Let me see. Do angels speak? Let me see. I'm trying to because 19 minutes long.
Well, we don't got to watch the whole thing. Just bring it to the part where you think
Oh,
that's
okay.
most pertinent.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I haven't watched it. So like, Brass and Reddit told me about it.
Mm. Oh, we
So
can
hold
watch a
on.
little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let
see
me share
at least the
screen.
beginning and see where they're trying to go with it. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, you see it?
All right, I see. Yeah, I see
It's in
it.
a box. Okay. I'll
Yeah, I
pull it
see
up.
it. You gotta play it though.
Oh, let me see. Oh, hold on.
Time to join. We're going to start off as we always do with some opening comments from both Coach and
Hold on.
Dan.
I echo what Dan said. Super excited with the start of this free agency period. When Dan and I spoke after the year, we wanted to make an emphasis. We really liked the direction we were going. We liked the chemistry we had with our players. They enjoy playing together and they play really well together. And we thought we were building something really special. And we knew the key was to bring as many of those players back as we could. Dan and Brooklyn and Larry, they've done a great job making that possible. Really excited about what's in store with us this year, with the majority of those players already spending a year in the system. And then Angel, that was something at the end of last year Dan and I spoke about that we really we thought that would be a great addition for us if we could do something like that. And I give Dan and Brooklyn a lot of credit for finding a way to bring Angel here. I think it's exciting that we have this much talent accumulated on the roster. Now it's a matter of being able to play together and become the team I think we're capable of becoming.
Let's go to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, go ahead.
Let me see about Angel.
Hey, gentlemen, Emmanuel Glaze from the Crush Sports Talk.
And hey, Carl, it's Meg Hall with USA Today. Good to see you both. This question is related to Angel. Of course, that's a big offseason pickup, but I wanted to ask, what's your vision for her and how she'll fit into the lineup? And for Carl, like, what excites you most about seeing her in, with your players and in your core?
Yeah, I would say our vision is, we're going to put a group together of really talented individuals who are going to come together as a team, and we're going to continue to compete every night. And we're really excited for the addition, and we think it's going to blend in really, really well.
I used to miss a lot.
I hate commercials.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Well, yeah.
But yeah, I got the gist of it though.
Yeah.
They're happy to have Angel there. And again, Angel Reese gets to play to her strength now, because now she don't got to be, having to carry a team offensively. There's people around her who could score the basketball. Listen, I was saying this.
It's not necessarily carry the team, but
she had to carry the Sky last year.
Sort of, kind of, right. She did, but also, of course, they got better players. I think they self-sabotage. Come on, Rachel Bannon, Rebecca Allen is not starting players. You try to make starters out of either bench warmers or players that should be at the league.
What about Kia Nurse? She had a horrible year too, and they started
all of them. HBL is not a point guard now. She's too small. She's going to start doing something else. Only reason why I say point guard because of her size, but she's going to start doing something else. And then Maddie was coming off an injury, so they rookies. So I'll give them a pass. But everybody else,
speaking of HBL, what do you think HBL going to do this year with no Angel there?
I don't know.
The way the Sky is constituted now, where do you see her?
They're still gonna try to make her a point guard, and they should not do that. She's going to get stronger. She's gonna have to do other things. Her defense got to get better. It's always been a sore spot for her. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
HBL, that's a conundrum.
Only thing
I don't see her getting a whole bunch of playing time this year. The way the team is constituted
now,
now
because you bring in Skylar and Dejanay. You bring in Skylar and Dejanay. So yeah, but I want to go back to Atlanta.
You breaking up on me, Miss D.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up on me. I can hear you, but you sound like a robot.
Oh wow, I can't tell my end. Do I sound like a robot?
I don't know if it's your mic or you on your phone. I don't know which one.
No, I'm on the computer, but I don't have my mic. I'm not close to my mic.
Okay, you sound better now. You was breaking up before though.
It's just weather. It's kind of messing with my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm getting high winds here. But no, I was saying about
be careful
the bench.
with that now.
I'd
rather you be safe than anything else.
I know it's been kind of rainy here earlier this morning, but in Michigan. But they traded Maya. Well, they left unprotected Maya Caldwell, and that was a key person off their bench. They got a few people, but they still need a bench, some more bench players.
Yeah,
and that's why I said Cody could come in. I don't know how long Bree Jones is signed, and then she kind of ease in as maybe next year or a year after next. So, like I said, get a Cody McMahon.
Well, I'm going to say this. A lot of y'all, maybe not you, Miss D, but a lot of y'all on that side, a lot of y'all not even Sky fans. Y'all all need to just come to Atlanta and enjoy the weather here and stop.
Right, Brands, he did say that. Like I said, Camilla was his first choice. Angel was Spoon's choice, and Spoon was here with the Sky. She'll still be on the team. But yeah, I mean, only thing with Kia is she going to be like Plum, coming in, jacking up shots, or she just going to kind of get in where she fit in.
Well, at least with Sheldon, you'll get some defense.
Sheldon and Dejanay, but I'm just concerned about.
You got two perimeter dogs on the defensive side. At least you have. He don't
understand her personality. Coach Whispers is not good for her personality. Angel really pumped Camilla up, Angel, Camilla, like I said, she's very soft spoken, on the court, and also you have to kind of motivate her. And who's going to be the motivator? Because, like I said, I can see now Skylar cussing her out. Skylar ain't the come on, girl. She
gonna be the tough love Skylar, like bitch.
Well,
you don't
right.
fucking shoot this ball.
But even then, play defense. But she can't do
I
this.
can hear her now. You 6'7" and can't get a rebound. What are you doing out here?
But that's not good for her. Camilla's not gonna respond well. That's what's right.
She's not gonna respond to that, but it's gonna be funny to look at because Skylar Diggins used to winning at the end of the day. She ain't used to losing like that.
She like well, you know what? That's her fault. Because I think she just took the money. They promised her some money and most of the playing time, like they probably did Sloot. The only difference is Sloot is friends with Jeff, but that's your fault. I don't know why you went to Chicago. The only reason why I say you went to Chicago is because of money. Other than that, I don't know why.
Talking bullshit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but guess what? I don't like this coach. You got to have a strong coach. He said a Kroger's case. Somebody said a Kroger's case. You ready? But yeah, you have to have a strong coach. You have to have strong personalities, but in the right way. Angel is a strong personality, but she know how to she still try to be positive and pump her teammates up. That's not Skylar. And Dejanay is not Dejanay is not, I don't know.
I think that's for you, Miss D. You should read that.
Yeah, he did. He did have his eye on Angel since last year. Ryan Howard was recruiting her. So yeah, they got what they wanted. I wanted her in Dallas. BD wanted her in New York.
I sure did want her in New York.
Only thing about New York, they don't have enough besides me. That's cool. I thought maybe they wouldn't sign Jonquel, but maybe now, yeah, it would have been good.
They done signed Jonquel and Sabali. Like I'm trying to figure out where they get all this money from.
Oh, it was in New York. But guess what? Now we see that Chicago, which is going to give Angel away for a ham sandwich. They could have got her. She would have went to New York. I think one of her teams was New York probably on her list. And that fits her because she's a big name and she, do stuff with the fashion stuff. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what.
Listen, Atlanta's the music capital of the world. Like Angel Reese gonna be in a ton of music videos now.
Well, New York too, though.
Yeah, she's
hey,
B Will. Music videos.
But so did New York. But they for some reason, New York didn't offer anything.
Yeah, I guess they felt Sabala was a better fit, but I'd have loved to see Angel Reese on the
Angel
Liberty.
Anywhere.
That was my thing.
Angel fit anywhere because she played defense, she rebound, and she's not gonna, she know how to do it. So she fit with any team actually.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be all right down here in the ATL.
Yeah, but that's good.
I'm gonna go to a game and
that's good. That's good. You got her.
I'm gonna post a short when I watch Angel run by the court. That's gonna be my thing for the year. I got to get at least one dream game in, so I can.
Do you know Brass Tech said we need to listen to the Brass? Do you know what's the time step on that? Because that's a 19 minute video.
But yeah,
I want Matt pulling it up. That's a 19-minute video.
Yeah, I can't wait till I actually get to see her in person.
Oh yeah, but guess what? They want to play in a bigger arena. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back.
Oh yeah, listen. The opening game they play the Aces. That's going to be in State Farm, where the Hawks play.
Well, they ain't going to be every game, but they need to be every game.
Not every game. I'm just saying the opening game against the Aces. That's going to be in the big arena in State Farm. I don't know how many State Farm games you're going to have, though. I'm pretty sure the Fever game going to be a State Farm game and the Liberty game going to be a State Farm game.
Oh, no,
There's going to be a few State Farm games.
Yeah.
Because you got some real talent now. I think the Dallas game might even be a State Farm game, too, with Paige and
Uh-oh, you sound like a robot. Hold on.
Me?
Yeah, you kind of sound like a robot.
I'm breaking up?
A little bit. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
That's not good.
Yeah. I gotta find out. Oh, he said hold up. He'll tell us with the timestamp, hopefully. I'll go back in a minute.
Okay, yeah, he finds
Home
the
video.
time stamp. You pull it up, we can watch it.
Okay. Okay, what happened?
Yeah, we could definitely watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this W season is going to be awesome, and hopefully we don't get all of the drama we had last year. Because last year I seemed to talk about more unbasketball stuff than I was talking about basketball stuff, between the flying dildos and stud buds and all the
Well,
other
and what
crazy
you think about
shit.
that? Courtney is still pull up the free agent still, because even though right now she technically on the team, she's not signed. And
Who,
of course,
Courtney Williams? Hold up, they
yeah,
just said nah. Williams signed with
she signed.
she
She finally
re-signed
signed.
with Minnesota.
Okay, because
Yeah,
she was on that.
on a
She was on
2-year
the.
max deal. It says
Okay, good.
two-time WNBA
Because
All-Star
at first she
Courtney
wasn't.
Williams
Hmm.
is returning to the Minnesota Lynx on a
Good.
2-year max deal. Her agent Marcus Crenshaw of the Fam Sports Agency told ESPN on Sunday.
Okay, good. Because she was on that list. It's still a list. Can you pull that? Let me see what list. 'Cause I think somebody still didn't get signed.
There's a free agent list. Hold on, let me see if I can find it for you.
But I kind of figured they was going they was going to break up the stud buds, and they should have, because But we'll see how well she got her money. We'll see if she was kind of, she wasn't the same as she was the year they went to the championship.
Are you looking for the list of where folks went, or are you looking for the list of who's
Just type in
still the
free
free
agent,
agent?
who's still available. Yeah, because she was on that list. She just probably signed now. Courtney, this was on that list when I pulled it up, when I saw it last night.
All right, I'm looking for it now, Miss D, as we speak.
Okay, no problem.
All these seem to have signed.
Well, that's good then. Look, all these signings, I'm still trying to keep up with everybody. Who else signed that was pretty good? Of course, Toronto, they have a pretty okay team. Little veterans. Mabry's still gonna be like Plum though. She's gonna be jacking up shots.
Yeah, they're like all these people I see on this list already. I don't know about Dewana Bonner, but I know Atkins on the team.
Yeah, because she got traded.
Canada,
Okay, hold on.
Jordan.
He's at the 9:35 mark, so I'm gonna pull it up. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Brass.
Tina Charles, Natasha Cloud, Tiffany Hayes, Nas.
Tina
Hamilton.
Charles signed?
Nah, I was saying free agent list.
Oh, okay.
But
Tina
I know
Charles?
some of these people on the list already signed, like Elena Smith, Azora
Right, I already know that. Right. But Tina Charles, I think she's looking for that max, but nobody giving it to her yet, and they should. Sky, you could have had Sky.
I mean, Tina Charles, her profile still say the sun. Tina Charles.
Yeah, but I know that, but I don't think she's still signed. I don't think they still, what I mean. It's at 9:35, right?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
And for everybody in the chat, welcome to Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. I'm BD. I got Miss D on the panel. Miss D, 6 Women Sports. Y'all go and y'all like, share, subscribe, sub her. You know what I'm saying? We got WNBA talk because, we in the women's basketball this way. We do the women out here. We don't discriminate because the women can ball too. They ain't make Title IX for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we in the building, y'all.
Can you hear it? I mean, can you see it?
Oh, I see it now, Miss D. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you guys saw last season the Angel.
Did I turn it up?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
Comments about the organization and the I think it was like understandably upsetting to some. And just curious if that made you hesitate at all on the Angel deal or just how you thought about that.
We always look forward, and like we mentioned earlier, to get an opportunity to bring a player of Angels talent in and someone that our players deeply respect. For us, it was a no-brainer. So we're just really excited.
Really appreciate you guys taking the time. Thank you.
That was kind of weird. That was a weird question.
Right. Yeah. Ken Segura, Atlanta Journal Constitution.
You think
if I
that
could
was
follow
weird?
up on that and I have another,
Yes.
a different separate question.
So, okay, what you trying to say?
Saying that you always look forward.
Well, you think he was trying to say?
Regarding what happened with Angel at the end of last year.
See, listen.
I just want to make sure I understand. Like you didn't have any concerns about how she would fit in or team chemistry or things of the nature. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And then second, kind of counterintuitively, but she obviously is a huge brand, a well-known name, and I'm sure you're hearing a lot from the front office or from the ticket office about people wanting to get in. You're obviously in a probably smaller arena than you'd want. Is playing more games at State Farm a possibility?
Yeah, for me, I focus on the basketball. That's what they have me do here. But the good thing about our team and this organization is we're continuing to grow. I think there's a lot of opportunities for this team, to be seen by.
I'm gonna rewind it. He said rewind it. He said 9:35 mark. Hold on.
Is that the question we looking for at the 9:35?
And we were excited for both franchises to be able to move forward in the direction.
Or 8:35. What was it?
9:35.
Liam, could I follow up, or do you want to keep it moving?
Go for it.
I'm sure you guys saw last season, Angel gave an interview where she made some comments about the organization and the roster. I think it was like understandably upsetting to some, and just curious if that made you hesitate at all on the Angel deal or just how you thought about that.
We always look forward, and like we mentioned earlier, to get an opportunity to bring a player of Angels talent in and someone that our players deeply respect. For us, it was a no-brainer. So we're just really excited.
Really appreciate you guys taking the time. Thank you.
Go ahead, Ken.
Right. Yeah. Ken Segura, Atlanta Journal Constitution. If I could follow up on that and I have a different separate question. But saying that you always look forward and regarding what happened with Angel at the end of last year, I just want to make sure I understand. Like you didn't have any concerns about how she would fit in or team chemistry or things of the nature. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And then second,
they're trying to be funny.
Counterintuitively, but she obviously is a huge brand, a well-known name, and I'm sure.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, that was a weird question. Because
yeah, they were trying to be funny.
Both of them.
I had to hit them with
Oh my God!
Exactly.
Right. That was crazy
exactly.
right there.
Because that's so silly. Because okay, what team chemistry? She didn't have bad team. She was a great teammate. She just made a comment about certain things that was going on, and Jeff and Annie Constable was putting out hit pieces.
Yeah, they
and they try to make it seem like but they try to make her seem, and then for y'all to ask some weird questions, y'all try to make it seem like she was a locker room cancer, or you try to make her seem like she was a great teammate. Like I said, even when a lot of stuff happened, was Jeff's doing. She didn't suspend her because of so-called calling out her teammates. That's not what happened. He trying to make her look bad, and so I don't understand that question. That. Right? She was never a bad in team chemistry. What?
Yeah, I think that it was. Like a bunch of bullshit.
Right? Reddit. Right. No. I know that's not Annie. I said that they act like Annie because you they put out hit pieces and then you repeat stuff that wasn't true. Angel was not a locker room cancer. And no, Angel didn't really. Actually, what really happened, Angel was answering a question from a reporter, and she was very truthful. Like, no, I don't like the way it's going on. Not necessarily with my team. I just don't like the way it's going on with this team. And so Jeff suspended her. But she didn't say anything bad about her teammates. Basically, she didn't. But she said she didn't like the way the season was going. But she was being very truthful.
Why would she like the way the season was going? It was going horrible. They were fucking losing. I wouldn't have liked that shit either. And if I'm a competitor, I'm gonna be mad. Who wants to fucking lose?
Exactly.
Like,
She's
are
not
you
used to
fucking
that.
serious with
And
that?
she's very competitive. And then you put, like I said, you put Rachel Bam Bam, Rebecca Allen, Sloot. Only decent player was Errol Atkins. But a lot of players was on their way out the door, and they was either on their way out the door or at the end of the bench. And you put them in
Yep.
as starters with Camilla and Angel. How you think this gonna work out? That's not gonna work out very well.
Well,
That
here's my
lineup.
thing. Here's
Oh,
my
go ahead.
thing, Miss D, would kind of, ticks me off. I remember last year, at the beginning of the year last year, I was on the full court trio, right? And I told these Sky fans, y'all need to trade Camilo Cardoso, and they
Yeah.
let me have it, Miss D. They was like, no,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You sound crazy, Twin Tower this and Twin Tower that. Here we are, a year later. Y'all done traded Angel Reese, the so-called franchise of the Sky, right? I don't hear all
Well,
the
she
same vitriol
no, hold on.
that I heard when I said trade Camilo Cardoso. Where's that vitriol now?
You don't
Where is
understand.
it now, Miss D?
I know, but hold
Y'all
on, you
done
don't
traded
understand.
y'all foundation, the star.
BD. You don't understand. Camilla was number 3. Angel was number 7. Camilla was always, according to, I'm not saying it's true, but according to the Sky, Camilla was the franchise. I'm talking about what the Sky thought. Angel was just something that Spoon wanted.
How did the Sky think that when Angel was the one producing? How the fuck they thought that?
Well, that's because of the draft order. If they would have thought she was the hold on. If they would have thought she was a franchise, they would have drafted number 3 and Camilla number 7.
Well, the numbers say something completely different.
Right. You're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying they never thought of her, even though we did. They never thought of Angel as a franchise player. They never respected her. That's all I'm saying. We know better, but they act like they don't know it. She said, plus Angel should be mad. Why in the guy's name were y'all laughing after a loss? Exactly. And no that much patience. Right. It wasn't. Miller didn't get the ball. You got Stu and Errol Atkins, who are not really point guard. Stu is getting old. Errol Atkins is not really a point guard. Even she said that. Errol Atkins is more of a shoot first guard. And so Camilla didn't even get the ball.
Yeah, I don't think
right.
Miller's gonna fit on this team.
You see what Brad said?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was never thought of as if they thought of Angel as a franchise player, which I don't understand why they didn't. Did they watch LSU?
That's where I'm lost at, Mister.
I don't think they watched LSU.
Why they didn't?
They didn't watch LSU, but guess what? They ain't the only one. Because if Cheryl Reeves had any sense, Angel would have been a Lynx. Angel was right there for Minnesota.
You pair her with Fee, that would have been crazy.
Right, but they didn't think of her either. And we talk about Cheryl Reeves, who won championships. Cheryl Reeves, who's very respected around the league. And she didn't even think of Angel as a franchise player. Nobody, they didn't think of her like that. They did. The lineup they put Rachel Banner, really, they cannot guard a parked car. You said the Scouts are trash. Yeah. There was another somebody said something else. No, it wasn't Annie Brass. It wasn't Annie, but not a lot of the Chicago media besides Annie are running with the rumors about her being a bad teammate and all that stuff, a locker room cancer. No,
let me ask you, Miss D, why you think they trying to put the hit out on AR now? Because she got traded. She got traded. It's not like she left. They traded her.
I know.
So why the hit job now?
You know why?
That don't make sense.
Well, they've been doing it. You know why? Because they running with what Jeff said. Jeff tried to sabotage her. Jeff, the one putting out, having Annie, whoever else, not just Annie, other reporters put out hit pieces on her, make her seem like she's a bad teammate, she's disgruntled. That's Jeff doing. So somebody getting paid off of that, and controversy sells.
Yeah, the controversy
exactly. They did false narratives around. You know what? You know what I think about She Wins? Maybe the situation with Angel and Flaw. Maybe her that reputation became. I mean, she had that reputation in college, even though it wasn't warranted. That she hard to get along with. Remember how Flau'jae and Angel fell out, but not necessarily them, but their moms fell out. It was kind of very public.
Right.
So it affected. But
I'm sick of Flau'jae mom at this point. She need to just shut up.
Oh yeah, she's affecting her because
I'm excuse my French for all you Flau'jae LSU fans. I don't mean to be rude, but her mom need to shut the fuck up at this point.
Yeah, she
my
warned it.
opinion.
Right. But you know what? Guess what though? Another thing. Flau'jae need to quit consulting with her mom every time her teammates would go in the locker room is in the locker room. Don't go home till your mama. I can see her now because she's like she kind of spoiled. Ma, they did. You can't tell your mom everything. That's you have to handle you're a grown woman. How you gonna handle that? How you gonna if you can't handle it in college? How you gonna handle it in the pros?
You're not.
Come on.
And they much more savage in the pros.
Exactly. Well, maybe she shouldn't go to Chicago. Now they got Sky. I can see Skylar bullying Pole Flaw. And then she telling her mama, and then the mama go up to the dang old practice facility looking for Sky. It's gonna be a hot mess. But watch Jeff. Yeah, Jeff likes
that. Sound like some soap opera shit. Could you picture that Flau'jae mom going to the training facility, trying to fucking press Skylar Dickens, talking about don't be talking to my baby like that. Who the fuck is you, bitch? Sounding all ghetto and shit. Like, man, don't you see your daughter making $1 million and you up here with this stupid shit? You don't get the fuck out of here, lady.
Yeah, I can see her. Skylar. Skylar ain't scared though. Skylar should try to fight her. Don't let the hair fool you. And then the model looks. She'll get with her.
And She Wins. To answer your question, the media is loving her here.
Yeah.
In the ATL, they loving her here. She's the ATL Barbie here. They can't wait. Listen, don't you know that first Aces game already sold out? Already.
Oh, that's gonna be dope. You're right. She Wins. Yep. They big personalities. Ooh. And then no, maybe they shouldn't add Flaw and her mama because that's a package deal.
Yeah, that shit crazy work. I wouldn't want to deal with that. Not on no everyday shit. I got to deal with you and your mama. No, your mama be banned from the facility. Fucking with me.
Look, Whispers don't know. He wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy work for him. I feel bad for him if he even got to like really play that game with them like that.
But guess what?
You got
Jeff
to deal with the parents and all that. You shouldn't have to deal with the parents, and you're a professional.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why I should be having to talk to your mama. No reason at all.
And you're a grown woman
that's
now.
Fucking
this
crazy.
Ain't college no more. This ain't Kim Mulkey.
Right. Especially when I'm giving you $1 million to shoot this basketball. What are you doing? Why are you trying to mess up my money for?
Pull up Retta McWay's pull up her Reddit. He said the refs, you look at the refs and they are either graduates of Iowa and C. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I never really thought about it. I never thought about it. Maybe that's why she keep getting in foul trouble a lot of these games. Remember how she was getting in foul trouble?
But I think Angel, she got the potential on the dream. I know this is going to sound crazy, but she could be the first woman to average 20 rebounds a game this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Not just to get 20 rebounds in a game, but to average 20 rebounds a game. Because she don't got to score the ball like that. She don't got to get 20 points a game anymore.
And she got Bree Jones next to her.
Right. Which means you can't put 2 and 3 bodies on Angel Reese to get that offensive rebound.
Sure can't.
You can't put 2-3 bodies on her like that anymore. She's gonna kill on the glass on the dream. She's gonna kill.
Oh yeah, yeah. They messed her up on Rival when she came back. The referees really after a while she was deflated. Reddit.
Dude, speaking of Rival, what do you think about Olivia Miles signing there for 3 years? You think that's a good look for her?
For Unrivaled?
Yeah, for Unrivaled.
Yeah. It fits her style. No, I didn't see that. Who Reddit? You said, did I see a above comment about Jeff and why he won it? No, hold on. What you say? Right. He didn't want them accounted for blunders. Right. Because they want to do it their way, and no matter how goofy it looked. And then Angel liked Teaspoon, and so he got rid of her of that. You know, he didn't
Yeah,
like Teaspoon.
I think Teaspoon, where she went wrong, I know y'all not gonna agree with this, but I just think this is what happened. Is that once she got too friendly with them girls,
That's her
instead of just
style.
being a coach, yeah. But some teams you can't just be friendly with folks like that. You can't be and a coach. You can't do both.
But that's her style. But guess what? I don't think so, BD. You know why? Because I think she was hired first, and then he was new too. I think she was hired first. The owner hired Jeff. And if you go back and look at the draft of 2024, okay, Spoon was happy getting Camilla. And then he said, "Oh, can we?" She was so excited. Said, "Oh my God, Angel's still on the board. You think somebody gonna grab her?" Which they didn't, because Minnesota passed her up. They got Peely. Right. So if you look at his face when she said, "Let's go with Angel," he's like, "Okay, I go with it," because he was new too, though. He wasn't there before Spoon got her job. Did you know that? He came right. So
again, I can't sit here and speak on Sky politics like that. I don't follow the Sky enough to know.
I knew that because I could tell by the look on his face when they drafted Angel. He's like, I go with it. I don't think it's because she got too close to her players. I think she's a strong personality, and I noticed something about Jeff. He don't like strong personalities, so that's why he hired Coach Whispers so he could bully him around. So
I mean, you could be right. I mean, I just go by what I see. I just thought she was too friendly with them women, and I think she got caught up in Angel Reese's streak too. I think that was a part of it too, by trying to force feed her the ball while she was in the midst of her streak.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know why I say that? They weren't going nowhere. It was kind of up and down. Why not? Why the hell not?
I'm not knocking her. I'm just saying I think that was a part of the problem.
Jeff will find anything wrong. Jeff is just a jerk. He comes off as a jerk. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing the Teaspoon did, because you notice people respect her around the league.
Right. Nah, Teaspoon, she's a Hall of Fame player. You better
right. That's what
they respect on that girl.
Right. They respect her.
Yeah, you better shit. Teaspoon.
Yeah,
top
right.
All time. But I could see that they did that if Angel just wasn't the pick, regardless of what number she put up, they ain't want her there. But that's Chicago lost in the Dreams game.
That's weird.
I'm just happy
because
she on a team that could win now. That's all I care about. She could win.
They could have won. They could have won. They could have won then. Like I said, Jeff sabotaged that team. He sabotaged that team.
It won't be no sabotage here.
No.
And in my opinion, I'd much rather see Angel Reese in a place where she could win and at least contend for a championship. She might not win a championship on the Dream the way the Dream is constituted now, but at least they're a playoff team.
They got a chance. They
have
better
a chance.
Better what they was last year.
And they way better than what they were last year.
The bench.
Way better.
Only thing I hope the bench played good, because they did lose Maya, and she's a very key point. Key player.
But the starting five they got with Bree Jones, Angel Reese, Ryan Howard, Powell, and Alicia Gray, that could do something.
Well, Powell will come off the bench because I think Canada will start. So you got Powell off the bench.
I could flip flop them, Canada.
Yeah. Well, I think since they re-signed her, I don't think Canada don't want to go to that bench.
Because I like Jordan Canada too.
You're right. I'm saying, but I don't know if she's going to do it. She's the veteran, so we'll see. But they still need somebody. That's why I say I like Cody McMahon at number 13. Why not? Let's go with it. She's a dog.
McMahon at 13, huh?
Unless they get another veteran.
Did Jaquez come out?
Yep.
You don't think she go higher than 13? Where you think Jaquez at 13?
I don't know. She might go before. Pull up that draft thing again. Let me pull this down. She might go. Let me see. I
You're
remember I
talking
gave you
about
my
the
first
teams now, right?
the
The order,
teams,
the draft
the
order.
order, the draft order. Because I think Jaquez can go to Washington. Washington got multiple picks, so they could get a center. They can get a shooting guard. What is Jaquez? Like a stretch four? They can get her. They can get a lot of players. Combination of players.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to pull up your the rounds
Okay,
where I had it before, where you can actually see the teams.
all right. I understand what I'm saying.
All right, I got it now. I'm zoom it too, so we can know what's going on here.
I'm gonna pull up a mock draft as well, updated hopefully.
Here you go.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
You see it?
Okay, hold on. So keep scroll down. You said it's gonna be at least one or two that can go in the top 10 or top 15 for UCLA.
So, well,
So
you
look,
got the Wings, the Lynx, the Storm, the Mystic,
keep going.
the Sky.
They could get her at number 9 or go
These
down. I
must
think
be
they
the
got
expansion teams.
yeah. Keep going. Cause no, the Mystics got multiple picks. She could
Yeah, the
either get
Mystics got 9 and
right,
11, the Fever
right.
at 10, the Sun at 12, the
So
Dream
they
13.
might get her 11.
No,
She might be
hold up.
11. The top. All right, go ahead.
The arrows, right? That means the Sun would be 14 and the Storm would be 12, or is it
Yeah,
opposite?
I think they switched picks. I think they switched the picks. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I was.
So yeah, she can go to the Mystics, but what number to the Mystics? You know what I mean? I don't think she's going to the first pick for the Mystics. No, but she probably be the second pick the Mystics have. So yeah.
So I guess we can all agree that Olivia Miles going to be the first pick the Wings take.
No, you keep saying Olivia Miles. No, I would take Iowa Found. Olivia Miles would go good with Seattle. Betts would go good either with the Lynx or the Mystics. Iowa Found. At first, I said no. When I thought about it,
Herb Page. That sounds like an interesting dynamic right there.
I don't like them. I don't like them together. Mm-mm.
But Iowa, she only 19. I don't know how much you're going to get out of a 19-year-old. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't got to see much of her, so I can't really.
She might not be like Malonga. Malonga's still learning. She might be a little more polished with Malonga. We'll see. But I wouldn't pick. I don't see Miles being number 1 or AZ Foot no more. No.
Bro, I could see AZ being number 1, be it though Page is on Dallas. I could definitely see them getting AZ just because.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Of that dynamic.
But you might be right. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either, but I could see it happening because of that dynamic. I could definitely see them getting Fudd at number 1 just to make Page happy. I don't
think that. I don't know. I don't think that. I don't think Paige care one way or another than me.
She care.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I know if that was my chick, I would care.
I don't know. I don't. No.
And plus, it's not like they haven't played together anyway. It's not like they wouldn't have chemistry.
I know that
already.
But that's not the point. We talked in WNBA. That's not. I'm not saying it. I'm no.
Yeah, but Dallas do need a big more than they need a guard.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Even though they got Smith, I would get a bigger stretch wing like Iowa Found, or I still don't like Betts there. Betts, we'll see. Betts is a little. She's not as athletic. People try to convince me and saying, "Oh, she athletic." I don't think so. She's not
Nah,
athletic.
Bet's not as athletic as Iowa. Hell no. But
No.
Betts is definitely efficient, though. You get her in the post,
Yeah.
she can do damage.
Okay, here goes CBS. This is like 5 days ago. What you think about what they think? As far as who you put it. Hold on.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Is that it right here?
Yep. No, they got what I was thinking. Hold on, let me go back in it. So yeah. She said is an excellent athlete and a high skill offensive player who could be perfect pick and roll for Paige. Right. I agree. You use her as a pick and roll. Minnesota Miles. I would switch that. Look, either Miles or AZ would go to either Minnesota or switch them. Or like I said, I like Betts either in Minnesota too. They do need to be because they lost.
You know what? I wouldn't mind Betts on Dallas with Paige though. That you get a good inside outside combo with that.
No, you know why? I think they want to run.
Well, yeah, I mean Betts ain't the play you want to pick if you want to run.
Now they said Lauren Betts would, like I said, she could be with the Mystics as well. If you want to run, mobility. They are fair question about how her offense would translate to the pros, but she is too big and talented defensively
scroll
to pass
down
on
some,
here.
Ms. D.
Can you see it? What I say about Lauren Betts?
Just got to scroll down some though, so we could actually see the article.
No, it's just a description of the player. Now Kiki, it said going to maybe the Sky. That's decent.
Yeah, that would be decent.
They got Raven Johnson. At first, they got her going to the Mystics. Some mock drafts. I think ESPN got her going to the Mystics. Now they got her. CBS got her going to Toronto.
What about the other South Carolina chick?
Tanaya.
Tanaya, yes, Tanaya Latson.
Who is this? Nail. That's what I'm saying. These foreign players kind of throwing it off. Nail Angola. I can't pronounce that girl name. Neepkins, they got her going to. You know what? Where the sisters at? Where are the sisters at on Gordon State? Anyway, they got Flaw J going to. They got heck no. They got Tanaya Latson going to Indiana. No.
Now I don't think that she would be a good fit on the Fever, especially now that they done re-signed Cunningham. I don't see where Latson would fit.
Well,
she would just get cut.
No, she won't. I don't want her not because she's not talented. I don't want her because Indiana, but she could play behind. She about the same height. Yeah, play behind Kelsey Mitchell. It says Lasson's a good fit in Indiana as a bench scorer. Look, they keep blaming Latson felt numbers. Look, let me tell you about Latson. She is a great player. Let me tell you the secret why she had those 25 points a game. First of all, she's a volume scorer. They had nobody there, maybe besides Simpkins.
Yeah.
They had decent player, but not and she had to jack up shots. So of course she's gonna score 25 points. She take it to the rim, she played in the ACC, and of course she's gonna score 25 points. It has nothing to do with Don Staley. But hey, they got her going there. They got Yana Martin Spain. Come on. Now they got Jaquez going to the Sun, your girl.
Yeah, I like Jaquez. Jaquez, I like her a lot.
Now, what you think about Medina Ocott going to Atlanta?
And I like her too. I think she was just overmatched in the national championship game, but I like Ocott.
No, she wasn't overmatched. Her problem, she wasn't overmatched. Her problem is she got the Camila Cardozo disease.
I don't know. I mean, Betts bullied her that whole game.
But
she bullied the shit out of her.
Hold on. Yeah, but she didn't have to. She has the Camilla disease.
What? Do you think she wasn't getting the ball, so she wasn't playing?
No. The Camilla disease is she don't realize how big she is.
Oh, okay, yeah. When you got the big for nothing, you big and not using your size.
Right, but also her. It seemed like somebody had to pump her up. The same thing that Don had to do with Camilla. I mean, with Medina, she had to do with Camilla. You got to pump them up. They not. That seems like they don't have confidence that okay, I'm 6'6", 6'7". I'm a. You know what I mean. Otherwise, if she knew how strong she was, she would have gave Beth some work back. You know, it would been back and forth. If she knew how
Right.
strong she was.
Well, yeah,
So
I know the game I watched. Betts bullied her and pretty much had her way
right.
with her.
Yeah, but she doesn't know how big she is. She got that disease.
Well, she's gonna have to snap out of it. She get drafted, Miss D. She's gonna have to snap out that shit because she's too talented to just be
Well,
letting
she
folks
always
bully her around.
she always get in foul trouble. That's what I'm saying. Either she's a little too timid or she get in foul trouble. She don't know how to use her body. And they got Walker from you. So UCLA gonna have a nice most of their seniors gonna get they got Cody going. I don't like Cody. I don't want
She's
Cody.
saying
But
Okot got Camilla disease, Miss She wins. That Okot got Camilla disease, meaning that she don't know how big she is.
she timid.
Not using
That's what I
her
mean by that.
size towards
And
to
you
her
gotta kind of
advantage.
like, come on, Camilla, come on, Medina. You gotta kind of pump them up, and that's not. They need to get with the program. I don't want Cody with the son because I think her and Nisa Moro kind of play similar. But
I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, they kind of about the same size. Then you know who's intriguing? Let me tell you an intriguing player. They got
Hold
Janiyah
that
Birkin.
thought, Miss D. Hold that thought. I throw my phone on the charger real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Sorry. You know one player that if she would have played in a tournament, I don't know, they would have made it past the first round. Janiyah Barker is a very underrated player. Sometimes her attitude, that's why she in the second round instead of the first.
Right.
She's supposed to be in the top, but she might sneak. You never know. She might sneak in the first round, but they got her going to the Storm, which is good. The Storm gonna have they're gonna have to me Olivia Miles, Janiyah Barker, Malunga. You still got Izzy. That's a pretty good starting thing.
And she's another one. She's another one I got really high hopes for, like Malunga. I need to see Malunga dunk on a woman this year.
I hope
I don't want to see her dunk, in the fast break where it's just her by herself. No, I need to see her take the ball, go in the paint, and actually just throw it down on a woman. Just once. That's all.
Right.
That's all I want to see.
I think Brittany did that. Me too. But I don't know why she's so timid. But you know what? She will make it with the Storm. They getting younger. All the veterans they sign with other teams, so they getting younger. Seattle. They got Sarah Williams from. She really kind of disappointed me with UConn. Sarah Williams. They got her staying in Connecticut for this year or next 2 years before they move. They got Maggie Dugan. I saw a little bit of her. Now, this is interesting. She kind of slipped. Tony Morgan. Where the hell is Rory Harmon?
Ms. D, scroll down so you don't got this commercial thing playing in your background.
Oh, hold on. Right here?
Yeah.
I can't get it off. I'm sorry. I can't get it off. And they got Kara Dunn. She going back home. They got Ace.
Nah, you don't got to get it off. Just pause it.
Oh,
the video. Yeah.
Okay. I like Kara Dunn, and I like I like Ashton Jackson. She going for the Aces. Okay, nice little guard for Aces. Where is Rory? Hold on, Vanderbilt. Hold on, I know Rory's somewhere around here. They ain't got Rory. Where the hell is Rory?
That's the CBS list, correct?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do an ESPN. That's weird. Rory Harmon is not in the first. Even if you drop down to the second, Rory Harmon is not with the face. That's crazy. No, she won't dunk. Well, she need to. She probably
Yeah, that's
afraid.
listen. I was
You know
I
what it
was telling
is? Her
I was telling
knees.
somebody else that the other day. Like, we need to see a woman dunk through contact in the WNBA. That will blow the entire league. You know that will blow a roof off a building, Miss D. If Malanga come through the paint and just slam it on
And guess what?
somebody's head,
Next year
man.
we're gonna have a whole bunch of guard people can do that. Cause Ashley Watkins can do that. She about to come out this year. Hopefully she have a good year for her senior year.
Yeah, but that's my dream, Miss D. That's what I want to see this year. The women, they got the CBA that they wanted. Now y'all need to go out there and give us what we want. And what I want is to see Dominique Malanga come through the lane on two bitches and
Right.
something I could see on Sports Center.
Oh yeah,
Because I know when that
happens,
happens,
yeah.
then all this bullshit I hear from men about, oh, women shouldn't ball and women shouldn't do this, and I don't shut the fuck up, all of y'all now.
Right.
Now we dunking on other women. Either that, Miss D, or alley oop. Can one of them catch can Malanga catch a alley oop?
And guess what? Guess who could do that pass? Olivia Miles.
Yeah, I'm saying you got the right motherfucker. Yeah, you get Olivia Miles to hit her with some magic shit. Coming on the fast break, she come down, she hit her with the alley, and Malanga catch that shit one hand. Miss D, you know what type of viral shit that would create for the women. I just need one of those. Just one. I need one of those two things to happen this year. Malanga's the obvious choice to get it done because she don't struggle dunking the ball. Like it's like she do that shit with ease, Malanga.
Yeah.
She's not exerting a whole bunch of effort to dunk the ball. Like, we've all seen women dunk the ball, but some of them had to exert a lot of effort to get up there to do that. Malanga don't have to exert a lot of effort to get up there. You understand what I'm saying?
But you got to learn how to. A lot of guards don't know how to do that, especially ladies. So I think Miles can do that. So I'm saying you got to have the right guard.
If anybody could do it, Olivia Miles could do it. Just give me one alley oop. Practice it during the shoot around. I don't give a fuck how y'all get it done. Just get it done. Just get it done. I just need one in game alley oop. Not at an all-star game, not at a warm-up. I need an end game alley-oop or end game dunk through contact. Just one.
Now they got ESPN got hold on, let me put it on there. ESPN got Cody going to Washington. That'd be good for Cody too. But she too soft, right? Yeah. Sometimes she is a little soft, and sometimes you want to smack her across the head.
Well, we're gonna have to harden her up. We're gonna need somebody to put the battery in her back. Like, look, you need to dunk through one of these women. You 6'7". You 6'7". Like, come on, and you dunk with ease. It's not like you struggling to get up there.
Where is
you
Rory?
Can catch your alley for me.
They got Flau'jae going to Chicago. Oh Lord, I don't know where all the personality. I think that plan changed, but AZ Fudge in Seattle, okay.
I think Fudd would fit really good on Seattle. Actually, but I think that would be. I
like Miles, but guess what? You already got Isaiah James. I'm not saying Isaiah, but I'm saying you already got that, and they need some size. Yeah, you got Atlanta Smith, but you need some more size. They got Lauren Betts.
I think Olivia Miles is going to be the truth in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know who she remind me of? I don't know how old you are, Miss D. I'm not trying to put your age out there, but if you remember a basketball player named Lafayette Lever, you remember him by any chance? Or
Fat Lever, yep, Fat Lever,
yeah,
I remember him.
Fat Lever, yeah, that's who Olivia Miles reminds me. She reminds me of him. Like, she not super flashy with it, but she gonna rebound the ball. She's gonna hit the open person, and she could get.
They keep putting Raven John. No, I don't want her on the Fever. I don't want to know what. Look, Raven, leave Raven. Fever and Sky, leave Raven and Tanaya alone.
Oh, one of them gonna get them South Carolina cookies now.
Yeah, but I don't want no dang on Fever. Heck no.
And if I had to choose, I would take Taniyah Latson on the Fever rather than Raven Johnson.
Yeah, but I don't want to. No, they got Gabrielle Jacquez.
I know you digress.
That's kind of crazy. Why they put her?
Look,
why they put Jacquez on the Fever and then put Raven switch or make Raven number 11, or Raven could be number They got Taniyah going to Raven's home. She going back home. Well, Taniyah going back to where she played high school with Raven. But I don't want that for them. I want Atlanta to get a bigger player. I don't know what the heck. I don't like this draft board they did. What? And then where's Roy? Poor Roy Harmon. She played her
Roy
way.
Harmon on Texas
Because
she's super talented. I don't
understand
but you got
why they don't got
her on the board at all.
They got her in the second, but way down. And then who the hell is Nell with the face? Like we know who. Well, we kind of know a little bit who our family is, but you got Nell and no. Some of these
Roy Harmon, I agree with you. She needs
some
to
of
be
these foreign
further
players.
Up the board. She's very talented.
Yeah. Some of these foreign players gotta y'all gotta go down a little bit later first. Y'all can't be in the top 10. We don't know who the hell you are. And Marta swore I didn't like the way she played at TCU.
No.
South Carolina exposed her. She's soft.
Well, yeah, South Carolina exposed a lot of folks.
She was soft. You 6'3", but no. I don't like that. I don't know.
Yeah, they had a rough time in that
15.
national championship game. I will say that.
Who?
The Gamecocks. They had.
But still, but overall, they played pretty good. So to get good draft position. And then,
well, they're gonna have 2 players go in the first round.
So they got Nell, right? They got Nell. 3 players going in the first round. Medina. If they had any sense.
You think Medina go first round too? I know Latson and Jackson for sure gonna go.
Johnson, yeah. Alana Martin, yeah. Really? So you got Nell, Elena. They need to be. Who are these players? They got one Spain, one another from France. We don't know these players.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's hard to get international games too. They don't show them
exactly.
Like
they need to be down.
I could catch them in the middle of the night. The conference
games.
Might do some wrong.
Yeah,
I could catch them, but they be in the middle of the night. They be like 2, 3 in the morning.
I
could catch some of them sometimes, but that's only sometimes. Like you don't get a lot of those things out there. Like
I don't like none of that. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just type in. You got an updated version, not updated version, but
here, Miss D. I think this question's for you.
What it say?
It said, "What's up, Miss D and company? It's been a great reset, college and the pros. What do you think about that?"
Yeah, it has. I like pros for the ladies as far as getting their money, but I wanted to had them have more. How you doing, political Lil? Had them have more, and then for college, the portal and I hope what's upsetting me. Trump trying to change people getting their money.
Well, I did a whole show about this the week before last about Trump and the whole NIL thing. But I try to tell folks Trump is a sports fan, so anytime he could, twiddle his little orange hands to try to
but he don't understand. But he need to sit down because whether you want them to transfer. Look, I don't like all the transferring, but I understand because coaches can leave anytime they want to.
Right.
And
my thing is they do need to do something about the portal though, because it's become out of control. Come on, you starting to see whole teams disappear in the portal.
Okay,
that's not good. That's not good for college.
But guess what? Well, guess what? That's the coach fault. It's some reason, and no matter what the reason is, that's their fault. So
I think that's more money than the actual.
But okay. Coach. Yeah, but good. Well, I don't want. Look, I want players for a long time. Players didn't have a say, and so whether we think it's out of control or not, I can't say that. We may not like that, But I still want players to have control, because at the end of the day, I keep saying that NCAA can do anything they want to. As we see what they did to Medina, they kind of pushed her out to the WNBA,
Right.
even though they gave other people 7 years. They too inconsistent. They too.
Well, my thing is,
too
you
much
shouldn't have
hypocrisy.
7 years of eligibility.
I know that, but
no college.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy.
Well, I understand, right? But what I'm saying is, they had too much hypocrisy, and then you making money off of them. No, I think Trump and the NCAA need to stay out of it. And
here's my thing when it comes to the whole NIL thing. I don't have a problem with the players making money off their name, image, and likeness. I'm for that. Now, what I'm not for is if they're going to be able to make money off their name, image, and likeness, the players that are getting NIL money shouldn't be getting scholarships too. They should forfeit them scholarships to students who actually really need those scholarships. Poor students who got really good grades,
well,
but
no,
never
hold on.
afford to get
it's
to
different.
School.
I know it's different. A sports scholarship is not the same. I know what you're saying, but no.
Give the education to somebody who need it. You could give up your sports scholarship and turn it into an academic scholarship for somebody who's in need.
Right. I understand.
They could do what they want to do if they really wanted to do it.
That's up to the school. I wouldn't put that on the players. That's not their fault.
No. I'm not putting it on. I'm talking about the NCAA. If you're gonna allow the players to make money, right? Especially you're gonna have it's not gonna be equal, right? A person playing basketball is not gonna make the same money as a person playing volleyball.
That's true.
Or a gymnast.
But you know why? Because you get the money according to what programs make the money. Football, basketball, baseball, maybe track make the most money out of all the sports in each school, depending on the school. Because some schools don't have a good track program. Some like Texas have a good, so they're gonna make money. LSU make good money off of track and gymnastics.
Well, LSU any SEC school you really can, because it don't matter with them. They got a whole base full of money that they could pull from.
It depends.
Conference in itself.
Right. What I'm saying is, no, I understand what you're saying, but no, I think I just want the players to have the freedom, because for a long time they never had the freedom. And a lot of people don't understand, before all the transfer portal stuff, you had to set out a year, and the coaches
in red shirting.
Right. The coaches have more power. I want the players to have more power, because at the end of the day, guess what? You making money off the players, not the coaches. Nobody comes see the coach. They come see the players. So the players should always have, go pull up that comment. With political ill.
Nah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying in general, if you got an NIL deal, right, and you making $3 million off that NIL deal, why you still need that free ride for the education when you could give that to somebody else? You got $3 million. Give that to somebody.
But
you understand what I'm saying? Let somebody who can't afford that get that.
The school should match
all
that.
I'm saying.
You heard what I'm saying, BD? The school can match that. They could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no. I'm saying no. Don't take away the goodies. Have them match that. Had them have scholarship for everybody, and still keep them having a scholarship, because guess what? At the end of the day, they're still student athletes and it's still a scholarship. So I wouldn't take that with you. It's a investment, like political ill said.
I mean, you got to balance it out somehow, though, Miss D. I don't think it's cool for a player to get paid collegiately, right? You making $2-3 million and still get a free education, and you get the hop from college to college. On top of that,
guess what? No, I disagree.
I don't think that's fair.
The school, but I mean, the school had to decide that. They had to, like I said, they had to have more scholarships. But I wouldn't take that away from the players. I wouldn't do it. Nope. Because like I said, y'all make so much money. Yeah, well, they can't get right. They walk on players can't get scholarship. They made so much money off of them and all that. They should get anything they heart desire, because y'all been making billions for years and then jipping the players. And that's not right. And you say you
Well,
tell
they
them, well,
have
we
been
give it,
getting off
but
on the players for a very long
but
time. I
we
think
need
that, but I just want a fairer system. I think the portal shit is out of control. I think when a
I
team
don't think
loses
so.
their whole team to
It
a portal,
happens.
that's something crazy, and I think that
It
needs to be
happens.
fixed.
But guess what? No, because it could be the coach. I keep telling you that. The coach, look, guess what? UCLA lost almost half their team. They still won a championship this year. So if the players feel like they're not getting along with the coach and somebody they're not feeling comfortable, hey, be like Morris Day. Everybody walk your body. So
Well,
everybody
I
walk your
get it.
body.
Morris Day, my
Right.
guy.
That's what I'm saying.
How many transfers you think should be allowed? How many times you think a person should transfer before they have to pay into something or something?
No, I don't think. Well, I'll give them 3. I give them 3, and that's it. And that's fair. 3. They got to make sure that they comfortable.
And do you have
coaches,
the player when you transfer? Are you forced to stay that 1 year you transfer? Do you get to just bail out like in the middle of the season type thing and transfer somewhere else?
No players bail out in the middle of the season. I haven't seen that yet. You mean at the end of the season?
That's coming though. The way the portal's been.
Well,
acting,
they can't. Well, no. They not. They can't do that. They can't do that. Yep. Pelligo said 3-2. No. They can't do that. That's not possible. That's going too far. I don't think they got that.
So,
but
you think it should be 5 years of eligibility and 3 transfers per student?
Yeah. Because look, they would like Raven Johnson. Reason why she played an extra year, she blew her knee out her freshman year. She needed that year. So players blow out their knees. They have you see what Juju doing.
Right.
She's gonna get an extra year because she, it's a red shirt. I mean, it's a medical red shirt. So why not? And
I dig it for injuries, but you got some out here that ain't been injured at all.
We want to, right? That's true, but you want to punish the players. But guess what? Coaches push players into the portal though. So nobody talk about that. How many players was pushed into the portal? So we look at the players that left.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure
we don't know.
Lot,
exactly. So it's not like some players wanted to stay, but they got pushed into the portal. And then coaches need to quit too because they kind of lied to the players. Oh, we're gonna do this, and then when they find something so-called better, then they push that player to the side. So you got to protect the players too.
Do you think a salary cap need to be introduced for college?
No.
So how do the mid-level schools keep up with the Power 5 schools?
I don't know.
They're never gonna have that kind of money.
That's why they're doing revenue share. They doing revenue share. No. That's why that's that.
Yeah, but there's too many colleges to share that revenue. It'll never be equal.
But guess what? Somebody had to go out of business.
Yeah, the revenue sharing
it
works in the pros because you got a set amount of teams. You don't have a set amount of teams in Division 1. You got maybe 200, 300 teams in Division 1. Just Division 1. We're not even talking about Division 2 or Division 3.
Somebody gonna have to go down. Somebody gonna lose their athletic department. Hey, I don't think you should put a cap on it. But guess what? Because you're not putting a cap on how much you made off of them. We don't know how many billions.
We still don't know how much a college makes off of individual.
Exactly.
Imagine how much money they made off of Michael Jordan in North Carolina. Just in theory.
Right. What I'm saying is, right, they are. Mid-majors catching up. Remember in the pros, yep. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't put a cap on it because you like I said, you don't know how much money that they made, because if the players are making just millions, they making billions and billions. Exactly. Right. 100 over 100 years, right, in the billions. So their little millions is nothing compared to their billions, y'all billions. So no, you can't put a cap on nobody when you making all the money off of them. That's not fair.
No, I'm not talking about putting a cap on the players. I'm talking about putting a cap on the colleges on how much money they could actually spend to bring these players in.
That's what Trump want to do.
That's what I'm talking about. Not a cap on how much money the player can make. I think the player should be able to make how much money the player could make at the
Right.
time.
That's up to
I'm
the
talking about how much
individual
should the
people.
college, because you still
No.
got to keep it competitive at the end of the day. You
No,
won't have
you know
no
why?
parity if you just got 10 schools spending tens
Well,
of millions
they-
of dollars and then
you know why they
everybody
spent-
else spending
you know
a
why-
couple of 100,000.
But you know what it is? You got to get the right people. So it's not necessarily about money necessarily, but these teams that you talk about making a lot of money. So they making money, so they deserve to have the money. I mean, they making the money. SEC is putting out the best players, and yeah, maybe they got the money to pay the players, but even then, a lot of players don't go to SEC. But that's up to the other leagues. They got.
I don't know. It just kind of don't sit well with me with that you could buy winning like how Indiana football team did last year. Mark Cuban pumped $2 billion into them last year.
But guess
and they
what?
went from a cellar dweller to a national championship in a year. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right. I agree.
Don't think I don't like that. It just don't sit well with me.
But you know what? It's no guarantee. You could buy all the players you want to. It's still no guarantee you're gonna win.
Yeah, I know. It's just
because
the
it had
thought
the
that
mesh.
you
I
can
know
buy
you.
it.
I know. But guess what? They're just doing it over the table now. They always bought players under the table. Allegedly. I really do think that Alabama did that allegedly. How many
Right.
they
I know the
almost every year.
Hurricanes were doing it for a while in the late 80s,
Right.
early 90s.
So you got allegedly Alabama,
I know it's
allegedly
happened
Georgia.
before.
Right. It was just under the table. Now it's over the table where you could, buy the players, as they say. And now people got a problem. They've been doing it under the table all the time. Right. Yep, it's a market. Like Political Lil said, it's a market. I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely a market. That's definitely for sure.
But yeah, okay, you ring it in, that's fine. You ring in the NIL, the portal, that's fine. Give them 3.
Yeah, I'd rather 2.
Right, it's on the table now.
Transfers is enough.
No,
for
it's
a
not
5-year period, I think 2 transfers is enough. I think 3 is doing too much. But that's just me.
You know why? Because like I said, the coach can either put you in the portal, or the coach can lie and say, "Oh, I'm being here." You go to a school because of the coach. Let's keep it real. You go to a school for the coach. You're not necessarily going for the athletics. I'm just keeping it real. You're not going for the even the city. You're going because I want to play for coach such and such.
Right. Makes sense.
So that coach lied to you. I'm gonna be here. Then that coach take another job. So now you stuck on the damn team because you went there because the coach blah 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 blah. So that's not fair. So no, the coach can up a lead. Where's the punishment for the coaches?
Yeah, okay, I get it. It's not a one size fit all thing.
Right.
If the coaches could up and leave and do whatever they want to do, the players should have the same freedom of movement.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. I just think now, I've been watching college ball for a long time, and just watching whole teams get thrown in the portal, whole teams get
coaches do that, and then like I said,
that shit is wild.
Just think about it.
Think I would see it
just think about it. In Texas or even UCLA, we don't know what happened behind the scenes for multiple players leave. The coach probably threw some of the players in the portal.
Yeah, I looked at a good example was Iowa State, right? They lost 9 players, 10 players in the portal. Like that's the whole damn team.
Yeah,
so now you got to come out and rebuild a whole damn team from scratch.
That
sounds annoying.
Yeah, I know it's annoying. That's his fault though, because something would happen. But I'm going with the players. Something happened behind the scenes. Either a lot of those players, probably not all, but some of those players probably was pushed into the portal. Like Bellahine's father, he got on for LSU. He got on and said, Coach Mulkey said this and this and this. But when we, this year, I don't know. She probably was telling her, "Oh, you're gonna play, blah 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 blah." But then next year you bring it in. But she should have known better. Coaches, no matter if they bring in a class, they looking at the other class. After they bring you in, they looking to bring in other people. You got to know that. You got to know that.
They're always going to be looking to bring in other people.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Not only the money political. They probably said the playing time. I think Bella's father was concerned about the playing time, And then now, of course, you got Kayla Gilbert left. Jada, no, not before Jada. Somebody else left. So Bella would have had some playing time. But, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
He said no sound.
No, you can't hear CM. I hear her just fine.
Oh. But yeah. So coaches, that's why I say I want players to have freedom, because coaches be lying. Coaches be lying. They lied to him to get him there.
I think Nick Saban was in Trump ear talking about all this NIL is bad. We can't recruit anymore. Can you do something?
Well, he retired, right? But other coaches ain't complaining about it. You got to play the game. You know what the problem is?
The only other coach I heard complain about it was Calipari, but he was complaining about the eligibility part, not so much the NIL part.
Right. But you know what it is? He mad. He ain't mad because he care about the kids. He mad because he ain't the only one that could pay people.
Oh yeah, that part.
Exactly. Movement.
I'm with him with the part where 7 years eligibility, that's doing too much.
No,
you shouldn't be 26, 27 still playing collegiately. That's crazy.
No, yeah. Because now you a little bit bigger and stronger than the 19-year-old. No, you're right.
Yeah,
maybe 6, because
5 years, 6 years. If you have an injury type of exception,
injury, right.
Or you got red shirted the first year, and maybe you blew out your knee the second year, so you get those 2 years back. You understand what I'm saying? But once we start getting into 7 years and we dealing with players that are 26, 27, still playing collegiately, I have an issue with that.
Who is KP? Somebody trolling. Right, that COVID year. That's why the class of 2021, maybe 2022 got the COVID stuff.
Yeah, the COVID stuff kind of messed everything up, especially with terms of eligibility, because now you have players taking advantage of it, because some players sat out 2 years, not just one, because of the COVID shit. So you end up seeing people with 6 years in, like 6 years in college. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
But I like 5 years. I'll be liberal and go with the 3 transfer
6.
thing. But
maybe 6.
But once we start getting to the 6 years, 7 years, if you ain't get injured or you wasn't forced to red shirt,
some of these schools
force you to red shirt.
Oh, for Zingas. Right? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Hey, I ain't surprised. I ain't trying to be funny. These players be out here allegedly.
Them Europeans, they nasty.
Not necessarily Europeans, basketball players, period. You know why? Because they
around a bunch of women. Porn.
Yeah, that's true too, but you got to control yourself.
Yeah, but
you got the nerve to call them.
Big control, Miss D.
I know, but
even the NBA players, they definitely don't got no big control, because they feel like they got money and they could just buy it.
But you better be careful.
They should have learned that lesson from
all that child support. That right. Not only diseases, but the child support. You would lose your money quick. They're probably going to eliminate the red shirt if healthy. Yep, if healthy. Yep, the red shirt gone.
But yeah, if you're gonna have all these extra years of eligibility, it makes no red shirt.
I think the cutoff
unless
point,
it's a medical red shirt, unless it's
the cutoff point, maybe 25, 26, and that's it. Maybe 26.
I say
that's
25. I think 26, 27. That's when you grown man territory at that point.
Remember, look, I'm telling my age a little bit. Remember Chris Winkie?
Yes.
He was 27 years old.
Yes.
Playing with 19-year-olds. It's a guy. I think it's a guy. The oldest one was 30 years old playing in the NCAA.
Yeah, like what
he
are
got
you
kids.
doing? 30 years old.
I know. Remember back in the day, BYU had 25, 26-year-old, and they was married with kids. They had grown men.
Yeah. Like
I'm like, dang.
Grown men on, playing around with freaking teenagers.
18, 19,
like,
right.
What are y'all
18,
doing?
19-year-olds, exactly.
What's going on,
CM, what's up, sir?
Hey, CM.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I know you was in the college basketball, especially the women's side. a
I
thing?
don't watch college basketball.
No, you
I
watch the
watch
NBA though.
I watch college basketball when it's draft time.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't watch the tournament?
okay,
You
yeah.
don't watch the Final Four? That's when it get real exciting.
Yeah, I love the
Oh
Final Four.
wow! I kind of, you know
March
what? Guess
Madness.
what happened? Guess what just happened?
What's that?
Bella Hines committed to TCU. That's a good thing. TCU is becoming guard U. That's a good place for her to go. You
Yeah,
gonna get the playing time. You in
she
Dallas.
definitely gonna get the playing time.
Dallas is a nice city. It's a big city. It's not a small town. And they got the money.
Yeah, I can see that
And
happening.
it's in Texas. Yeah, she going. That's what they
Yeah.
said. I just saw it. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. That sound good.
I was thinking
That's
about
good
that
for
for
them.
her. TCU. I was thinking about that. Okay, TCU. Their
Yeah,
problem
they need
is
to they had to do something to replace Miles somehow. They had to do something.
right. Their problem is they need some reason why they have it. They need a strong big.
Yeah, they don't have
like a
one.
old type, right? They get the guards.
What do you think Notre Dame gonna do?
Look, I said Talasia Cooper, but they why not getting Cooper. Ole Miss got her.
Yeah, Ole Miss got it right.
But they do need a guard, and they need a big. I said Audie Crooks would be nice with them.
On Notre Dame?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Audie Crooks would fit
guess
great
what?
on Notre Dame.
And she stay close to home. She from Iowa,
Right.
Indiana.
And Indiana's not far, right? It's the next state over.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
storming
yeah,
real
with,
bad.
huh?
Texas right
Yeah.
now.
Say that, CM?
It's storming real bad right here in Houston right now.
Oh, you be careful out there, bro.
Yeah, be careful out there.
I know
yeah.
y'all get hurricanes and shit out there, so like,
Yeah.
you better be easy. Hope you got all your emergency stuff and that kind of thing, in case your lights go out and shit like that.
I just fucking sold the generator now.
Oh man, why would you do that, CM? That's crazy work.
It ain't stormed in a while. I was like, fuck it, we don't need it.
Yeah, the generator stuff, you supposed to keep that. That's not something you supposed to sell. You're supposed to
No.
hold on to that.
Fuck it, we'll get another one.
I know it. Just make sure you do it soon.
Yeah,
Better to do it sooner than later.
it's fucking storming, waking me up out of my sleep. Fucking, it's one of them. That shit been loud as hell.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
know.
was
I hate
saying, like,
loud thunderstorms.
I was saying, my sister, I guess she told my mom that Porzingis got the 3 letters.
Oh no, that's horrible. If that's the case.
Yes. I mean, I kind of, even though me and my sister ain't talking, I kind of believe it because I remember whenever AD got traded to the Lakers, we were arguing the whole time. She's like, "No, you don't want to be a Laker. This and that." Like, I'm like, "Dude, yes, he does. Like, he's gonna be a Laker lifer. Like, this is like 2019. Like, and LeBron, this and that. Like, she's like, no, he wants to go back to Chicago. He don't want to be there. You can look and tell. Like my nephew D-Man, like, told her, like, this and that. Like,
I wonder how long he knew that because he been playing for a while now, of course.
who AD?
No, it's about
Porzingis.
Porzingis.
I mean,
He been
I
playing
didn't
for a
really
while.
believe it, but I just
Yeah.
maybe they could be hiding something. But
Wow.
Well, I remember he was out for a couple of games called mystery illness, but they ain't want to say what the illness was. I do remember
damn.
that wasn't that long ago. That was like a month ago. He had missed like 4 or 5 games due to a mystery illness, but they never wanted to say what the illness was.
Well, yeah, I guess my sister wasn't lying again.
Yeah, that would be crazy work if that turns out to be the case. I don't want to say it's here nor there, but that
Yeah,
would
me
be
either,
crazy work
but-
if that turned out to be the case. That would be crazy.
Yeah. Maybe he will do a press conference. You never know. It's nothing to try to hide. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hide it in this media environment. You can't hide that shit for too
You want to
long.
get in front of it. Yeah, you want to get in front of
Yeah,
it.
you better get in front of it because God forbid you get cut on the court.
Yeah.
They had the Magic Johnson rule there for a reason.
Yeah.
And another thing too, they if a Caucasian get it, they'll be real hesitant to. You know what I'm saying? They'll go through everything that they can to try to make sure that nobody knows and he can still play and this and that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, all that be fine and good, CM, until he gets cut on the court. If he get cut on the court and if they ain't say nothing,
right,
and he get cut, yeah, you can forget it. That shit gonna blow, and everybody who tried to hide it is gonna go down in flames.
NBA ain't gonna allow it. They're not gonna allow that. They're not gonna allow because they don't want that lawsuit.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke, not for real, because that's a super lawsuit, and you could get sued, hit all type of angles with that. That you purposely skirted the Magic Johnson rule, trying to hide some shit. Oh no, that would be crazy work, and a lot of people would go down. Know that. They ain't. I don't think that's even possible in today's NBA to hide something like that.
I mean, I hope it's not true.
Yeah, not that. If it was that, it's impossible to hide that. The three letter STD. Yeah, that shit. You ain't just hiding that and still playing and don't nobody know. Yeah,
exactly.
I don't. Yeah.
Wow.
So I would take that story with a grain of salt for real, because there ain't no way in hell he got that and they still allow him on the court. Ain't no way.
Are they in the play-in?
I'm not saying it's true or not true. I'm just saying if it is true, there ain't no way they just letting him on the court with that, knowing that he got that. Ain't no way.
Saying, are they in the play-in?
The play-in? I don't know. They in the play-in?
Are they in the play-in? I'm
playing game. I don't know.
Oh, are they in the play-in? Yeah, Golden State is the last seed.
Okay.
So they're gonna be in the play-in. They already clinched they play-in. So
okay, we'll see how that works.
Golden State is the last seed. I don't know if it was you I was explaining this to before, that Golden State. Yeah, I think it was you I was explaining that they need to put in both Currys with Melton and Porzingis and Draymond, and they could run with that lineup and maybe make some noise. Maybe. I know it's kind of small and it kind of leaves Porzingis out there to do all of the rebounding, but you create some space, especially you got Stephen Curry out there. You're gonna create space.
That's true.
So
we'll see.
We'll see. I think Golden State, they have a puncher's chance, but they're gonna get smacked in the first round, whoever they play, whether it's San Antonio or OKC. They don't get out of that.
Shit, they play.
They might win a game, and that's it.
Who's number 9? Is it Portland?
Yeah, it's Phoenix, Portland, Golden State, and the Clippers.
Oh, yeah,
that's the plan.
They probably lose.
I think the Clippers they're gonna probably win that last little spot.
Yeah,
I mean the Clippers are the only playing team, in my opinion, that could get out the first round.
Maybe.
And I only say that because Kawhi has proven that he could carry a team.
Yeah, but Kawhi better not pull that I'm injured. That's what
I'm saying. A healthy Kawhi, Kawhi could carry a team at least through the first round.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying he's going to take them to a finals or anything like that, but he could get a team out the first round.
Yeah, but he got to stay healthy in the series.
Yeah, that's all. He just got to stay healthy. Yeah. But a healthy Kawhi could definitely get the Clippers out of a first round series.
It depends on who they play in the first round. Depends. Depends on the matchup.
I mean, if you give them Minnesota for the first round, they could take out the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
a healthy Clippers. A healthy Kawhi.
You're right. They
I can see that happening.
Take out no dang on OKC.
No, they ain't gonna be OKC or San Antonio. It ain't gonna be that. No, it wouldn't be Denver either. You might could shock the Lakers though.
Yeah,
because the Lakers are hurt.
Lakers going all the way.
No,
not without Luka.
Luka. Who do you got? Who gonna replace Luka? Now I know his defense is whack, but who gonna replace Luka?
Yeah,
Luka gonna be back. He'll be back.
Now I'm just
All right,
saying,
thank you, Big Will.
if he healthy, you understand what I'm saying? The Lakers are very dangerous if you got a healthy Luka, but you know, we don't know if he's gonna be healthy by the time start. But that's still up in the air. And you got
Right.
Austin Reeves too. He's still hurting. He got the oblique shit going on right now. So we don't know when we're gonna see him.
I think.
But again, I
those-
got the Spurs and the Celtics for the finals. That's
I
just me.
think those injuries were a blessing in disguise.
Mm.
Let Bron get you know what I'm saying, turn in playoff mode, and let them come
Yeah,
back.
but
in.
they don't have enough. They don't have enough. I don't
They
like
do.
this.
We do. Hell yeah, we do.
Mm.
I mean, if the Lakers could stay, if they could keep Marcus Smart on the court, that'll help them a lot because he's the defense behind why they defense had gotten so good over the past month. It was him that was spearheading that. So they keep Marcus Smart on the court. The Lakers are going to be a problem. They are. They just got to stay. They just got to be healthy.
We got some dogs.
They can't lose Luka to a hamstring in a playoff game. They lose Luka, it's over for them. LeBron is still 41 years old. He's not superhuman.
Y'all seeing something I don't see, but hey, have at it.
No, I mean, I see San Antonio and Boston.
I'm a Piston fan. My Pistons.
Now, see the Pistons. They're another one. Like the Pistons are definitely going to get out the first round.
Yeah,
it's the second round where I worry about Detroit.
Like last year, yep. And how healthy is Cade gonna be?
Right, because he's the engine that make them go. Without him, they not going.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been getting away with it because it's the regular season, but in the playoffs, you need Cade Cunningham.
They playing good defense too, though. They're playing better defense, so that helps.
I mean, they got the Thompson twin. The Thompson twin, that dude, he's a beast on the defensive end.
Oh, he is. You're right.
Matter of fact, both Thompson twins are beasts on the defensive end, but neither one of them can shoot, and that's the issue I have with them. That like neither one of them can shoot the basketball.
Well, they're still young. They get themselves together. Yeah, OKC, they coming out the West.
Listen, OKC is a great team, but I think if they run into San Antonio, they're gonna have a problem because they don't have nothing for Wemby. Nobody do.
No, they don't. Nobody do. But I think I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they can make it back. It's gonna be hard against San Antonio. I don't trust San Antonio. I trust OKC. They did it before.
I dig it. Listen, OKC the deepest team in the league.
Right,
they play all 12 of their people.
So yeah, they can get out the West. Why not? I said they, it can't be an upset, but I doubt it.
But I don't have any sleeper teams. I think Houston could be a sleeper team in the West, but they're probably the only ones who could be the sleeper team in the West.
Houston, second round out.
They still have no guard. There's no point guard. That's their problem.
I mean, but you still got Durant though, and I don't ever count out KD.
No, it's not about counting out KD. It's just that he can't do it all by himself. And see,
they don't got a shooting guard. They got
Segura could give you 22 now. Sagoon is fucking good.
Yeah, but his defense better get better too. Sagoon and that defense.
Yeah, his defense is shit.
Yeah, you get in the playoffs. You gotta defend. You can't do that.
Well, no, they don't have a
you need a bench in the NBA playoffs at the end of the day, and OKC they just got the deepest team at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, you could play all 12 of your guys. You don't got to worry about beating SGA up. He don't got to play 40
but
minutes.
I can see it. Look, it's wishful thinking. I can see my Pistons versus OKC.
I mean, I can see it. Listen, the Pistons could get out the East if they have a healthy Cade Cunningham. They could get out the East, but Cade got to be healthy. He got to be healthy.
Definitely.
And no, Denver is not a sleeper team. Denver could get out the West too.
Easily.
Yeah, Denver could definitely get out the West. I mean, Joker is like he's unreal, dude. Like Joker's unreal. He really is.
Yeah, he is.
Especially for somebody who's not the super athlete like that. Joker's not gonna wow you with his athleticism.
He's like a Peyton Manning basketball to me.
Right. His basketball acumen is just so insane. Like Joker could beat you in so many different ways. Like you double him, he make you pay. If you single him, he make you pay. Like Joker just make you pay. Any way you cut it, it's like it's not much you could do with Joker. And he gonna give you 18 rebounds and 12 assists. Like,
28.
Joker is insane.
Yeah, he's gonna drop
I
28.
want to know where
too.
Giannis is gonna end up. I'm really curious to see where Giannis ends up at the end of all of this, because I know he ain't gonna stay
I hope
on
he
the
stays
ball.
in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
I can't see him staying
he
in
too,
Milwaukee.
He too wishy-washy. First he, want to trade it, then he don't know, I just think they should just trade him because I mean I don't want it for Milwaukee, but just start over with trading.
Yeah, they need to trade Giannis, and then when they trade Giannis, his brother can retire because he was only on the team because Giannis was there anyway.
Right.
So
right.
after
all
they
his
trade
brothers over
Giannis,
there.
he'll retire because ain't no other team gonna sign him.
Got all his
Exactly.
brothers over there.
The brother I'm talking about, Thanasis.
He
Yeah.
got Thanasis, he got Alex over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
They got Caruso.
They said
and
the Bulls.
a
That's
couple
what
other
Political Lil said.
not
the Bulls.
Caruso. What's the other dude that was on the Lakers?
I forget.
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
I want to say.
Yeah,
Kuzma over there.
Kuzma has been the same since 2020.
Right, he hasn't been the
Kuzma-
same since he left the Lakers.
Dang.
Right, he really hasn't.
But even then, he was playing when LeBron came. I don't know what happened.
Kuzma always been who he is. He's an inconsistent player.
Right, he can look real good, like a top 15 player. Then other times he's like a bum. You're like, dude.
Yeah, I used to say the same thing about J.R. Smith. You got a
Yeah.
guy who for one night drop 40 and then the next night give you 2 points and be like, what the fuck? You just dropped 40 last night.
He said, Political said, Bill Bull. Well, that's the talk of the city. So the Bulls fans want Giannis. Well, we'll see.
They don't got enough to get him.
Giannis, there's nothing on the Bulls for Giannis that compliment him.
You're right. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be. Look, Giannis. The teams that could probably trade for him, they ain't got nothing. They're not. I don't know.
I think Giannis would be an interesting fit on a couple of teams. I think he would fit Sacramento, surprisingly. I think him and DeRozan would be a good combo.
They don't got enough. It's gonna be the same team. It's gonna be the Lakers,
Right.
the Miami, the Knicks.
I don't want to see him on the Knicks.
I think
the Knicks would have to give up too much.
They give up if Cat don't do good. Give up Cat and who else?
Mikal Bridges.
And there's some draft picks. They still gotta get some picks.
Yeah, I don't want to see Giannis on the Knicks. I'd rather Cat.
Well, that's what he wanted. Him and Zion.
I'd rather see Zion on the Knicks than Giannis, to be honest. That's just me though. Not that I don't like Giannis. I think Giannis is a great player, but I just don't think he fits the Knicks per se. I don't think him and Jalen Brunson would be able to coexist very well.
Why not? Why you say that?
It's a lot of teams.
Because Giannis is a ball. He has to have the ball to be effective, and Jalen Brunson also has to have the ball to be effective. If he couldn't share the ball with Dame Lillard, how he gonna share the ball with JB? I don't see it happening.
Well, I don't see Brunson like that. I thought Brunson could play off the ball.
Not really. I'm a Knicks fan, so I know Brunson needs the ball to be effective. He needs to have the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
And Giannis is the same kind of player.
That's the only team that has some. They could probably
now Miami might be a good fit. You put them next to Bam, but they would probably want Bam for a Giannis trade, right?
Right. They're about the same age. No, actually, no. Bam is a little younger, about 2 years younger, 2 or 3 years younger.
Yeah, they would probably want Bam for a Giannis trade, but I don't know. Like I said, I only see Sacramento and maybe Golden State. You pair them with Steph and Draymond, that would be interesting. And you get Jimmy Butler back next year, maybe. There's not too many teams I could think where Giannis would fit good, like really make a difference.
It's not necessarily
the Hawks would be a good fit too.
Yeah, we talk about winners. They probably build around. They got the money to build around after they get him. You know,
I think the Hawks would be a good fit for him.
Yeah, but can they build
put
around
him with Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, but can they build around him? Not just Jalen Johnson. They need more. Because I think that was one of the reasons, I don't know why he wanted to leave.
Well, I knew the Bucks weren't going to be able to hold that championship team together once they won that chip with Holiday and Middleton and all of them.
Well, Middleton, he was kind of up and down with the injuries, so I ain't care about Middleton.
But see, that's the same thing with Giannis, though. Giannis is up and down with the injuries too. So you don't know what kind of Giannis you're gonna get. When he healthy, he a monster, but he don't be healthy long enough to like do stuff. And he habitually gets hurt in the playoffs every damn year, like Chris Paul used to.
Mm-hmm.
He be good all regular season, and then the playoffs come, he get hurt.
Yeah, I think he is a free agent, Bam. So, yeah, he is a free agent. Well, I don't know, Miami. I don't know. They might give him a max, Bam. We'll see. But yeah,
Bam having a hell of a year. The man had an 83-point game.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. We'll see if Miami still. I don't know. He might stay in Miami. He might not. But it don't matter. He might have to go to a cold weather team.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to win,
LA or Miami or Orlando, those maybe Orlando take Bam. He could stay.
Well, it must be extra frustrating for Bam because he done been to the NBA Finals twice now.
Yeah.
So,
but hey, that's Pat fault. I don't know what Pat doing. Well,
Pat, he's a stickler and a miser. He don't want to, spend a whole bunch of money. He not trying to have a whole bunch of long 10-year contracts like that. He's never been one for that. So
if that's the case, then I don't know if we're gonna pay Bam political. Because yeah.
And you're gonna have to pay Bam.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely gonna have to pay Bam.
So he might have to go to Milwaukee because a lot of those teams got the money.
Hey, you know what? You know where else Bam could go to? He could go to the Wizards and play with Trey and Anthony Davis. That would be a good look for him.
Yeah. Or I like some of the young assets.
And the Wizards got the money to pay him too.
You know that? I like some of the young assets that Orlando have. You can stay in Florida.
Yeah, Bam on Orlando, that would work too.
Mm-hmm. But they might have to go with Anthony Black.
I think Bam on Phoenix would be decent as well.
Mm-hmm.
You put him with Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks, or you get rid of Dylan Brooks and replace him with Bam and pair him with Devin Booker. I think you could do something with that. You could build around that. Devin Booker's still young enough to build around.
Yeah, he's 30. He's 30. He'll get a little bit younger. Give him another 5
Yeah,
or
maybe
6.
a little bit younger. He might be 28, 29, something. But he's still, my point is he's still young enough
30.
to build around.
Yeah. He's 30. Well, he's 29, 30. Yeah.
So you add a piece like Bam and you give them another shooter, another spot shooter, somebody who could sit in the corner, a 3-and-D guy. You could make something happen in Phoenix with that.
Right.
Bam, Booker, and give them somebody else. But they still eating all that Durant money that they invested.
Yeah.
That's the issue that Phoenix have, that they still got to pay Durant.
That's still messed up how they couldn't make that work. Like, really? We had Durant, Paul, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. They
couldn't try to,
But it ain't the first super team Durant couldn't make work, though. They had Harden and Kyrie in Brooklyn, and they couldn't make that work. So,
well, I think the problem was not they couldn't make it work. I think
they couldn't stay healthy together.
Yeah, and then Harden always want to, when a little bit of adversity, he want to get traded. So, Harden with his those, I don't know.
Well, how you like this Harden on Cleveland with Mitchell? How you think that's working out for them right now? The Harden Mitchell tandem.
It's not too bad. I don't see championship, but yeah.
Can you see the Cavaliers getting out the second round this year?
Yeah. They at least do that. They at least do that.
By chance, though. By chance.
Yeah.
It depends on who they play.
Yeah. I mean, that's you can say that about anybody, though.
Yeah, you can.
I think with them, they always wanted a bigger point guard, so kind of that's what made Darius Garland expendable.
Right, but Garland's he getting right on the Clippers right now. He's been healthy, so he's actually doing pretty good. That's
You know
what I'm
what it is
saying.
too? I just thought about it's we're seeing the smaller guard be not useful anymore. So they pretty much have to have a. You got a 6'1", 6'2" guard. You're gonna have to have him with a 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean the small guard is getting played out in the NBA, and if you a small guard, you have to be ultra talented.
You gotta be like a Muggsy Bugs or a Spud was.
Nah, you got to be more like a Steph or you know, a Jalen Brunson, that kind of, you know what I mean?
Right. Dynamic, you could do something
Yeah,
real well.
super dynamic on the offensive end because you're gonna get abused on the defensive end because
That's
people
true.
are
But
mismatch
you know what?
hunting.
I noticed though, even though he's small, I rarely see Steph get abused on defense though.
Nah, you don't see how much weight Steph done gained over the years. Steph probably
That's
done
true.
gained
Right.
about 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, he had to.
Yeah,
though.
it's straight muscles.
Right, because he was
Right.
when he first came to the league, he was real skinny, and then he had that little baby
Yeah.
face, so it didn't help.
Yeah, Steph was super thin. Steph done bulked up though,
Mm-hmm.
because you know teams was beating him up, and you know when you get beat up, you got to put on more
A lot
weight.
of people don't remember the first few years he had the ankle.
Yeah, he had ankle
So
issues for a couple of years.
he had to bulk up because that ankle it was almost career ending. You know, they didn't know the ankle was going.
I got ankle problems. Them ankles ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that when twisting your ankle, one of the worst pains ever, bro.
Ugh.
That is one of the worst pains ever. When you twist your ankle and you twist it really bad, and your whole shit swell up and everything, you can't put on your sneaker, your sock, or nothing else.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've broken my ankle twice.
Oh, see, I ain't never break it, but I done sprained my shit a couple of times, and I know that shit is miserable work.
Yeah, the first time I broke my ankle, I was 19. The second time I broke my ankle was fucking playing ball. What was it, 2022? And I didn't heal it right when I was 19 because I didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like how to properly heal injuries the right way. And by the time I was 22 or 30, what was it? 2022 when I was like what 32, 33. I knew to go in the gym and rehab it and like pretty much keep playing ball at the end. So like I didn't lose any strength on it. Like I would have. But it was pretty much in pain for like 6 months.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I got about 10 more minutes on here, y'all. Again, this Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD. This is where sports and politics collide. Like, share, subscribe. The Cash App at the bottom of the screen if you want to support the channel. I got Miss D on the panel. I got CM on the panel. We in the building, man. Talking basketball.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the NFL draft, though. What do you think about this draft?
The W draft? I think this is going to be
NFL.
Oh, the NFL draft. I don't like this draft, CM.
You don't?
No.
I think it's one of the most talented drafts, like as far as depth wise.
You think so? Who sparks your fancy in this draft in particular?
You know, I'm a Bronco fan, so I just look at what we're gonna draft. But from what I've seen, like on as far as like the prospects and like on their Madden ratings, like this is a pretty high rated draft.
Is there a particular player that you think the Broncos should get?
I mean, you know, we traded out the first, so I seen that we're trying to trade. I think we're trying to they're trying to get. I seen somebody saying they're trying to get Sean Laporte and tight end. I don't want us to trade away the whole draft though, but it kind of makes sense to kind of do it because we got a lot of young players. We don't really need any young players
I think the Broncos are going to be all right. I think they found them a quarterback that they could use. I think Bo Nix. I felt bad for Bo Nix. What happened to him in the playoffs last year?
Listen, he got to get better. He got to get better at.
Bo Nix had a wonderful playoff game.
Huh?
Don't be surprised if we got Arch Manning in 2 years.
I don't like Arch Manning. I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't really care for Arch Manning either.
And Bo Nix is more. Bo Nix is just a slight upgrade to Tim Tebow. He's Tim Tebow.
I think he's way better than Tebow. Don't do him like that.
I'm sorry. Because
don't do him like that. He's way better than Tebow.
He's a one read quarterback. I was
Yeah,
watching
but
like
Tebow was a bum.
you gotta get
Tebow
better.
was a zero read quarterback.
I said a
Like,
slight upgrade with the athletic ability to run the ball, but he passed a little bit better, but he's still one read pass.
yeah, I mean, I was proud of Bro Nix. Like the playoff game he had last year, he was phenomenal in that playoff game.
I don't think
last
Sean
year.
Payton likes Bro Nix.
He don't like nobody. Sean Payton. You know what? I'm really tired. Coaches like Sean Payton. I hate these recycled coaches. I'm tired of him.
I think he's a great coach, but now he
No.
one thing that did piss me off is that when everything fails, he runs to that fucking conservative screen caller. Like that shit is horrible offense this night.
Well, what I just say? Bo Nix is not Drew Brees. He had to go to that. Drew Brees.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna find too many Drew Breeses, but I think Bo Nix is definitely serviceable. I don't think he's a
at
bum.
least. Yeah, he's at least.
Yeah, but you need.
He's not Kirk Cousins.
You don't need
He
a
ain't
star.
that.
Right. Well, Kirk is not bad.
No, Kurt is bad. Kurt is a bum.
I would have took Kurt a few years ago over Bo Nix. But what I'm trying to say is, I wanted my Lions to before he even got Goff, or when he came, I wanted him to draft Malik Willis. And you see what happened.
Oh, the Liberty dude. I remember him. He's the black quarterback.
Yeah, he got all that money.
Mm-hmm. I wanted him when he was in the draft. I wanted the Lions to take him, but the fans wanted Malik Willis. They never did.
Oh, I remember that. They were like fucking. What was it, like the 4th round a couple years ago? They were fucking all.
The Lions wanted the Lions fans. Yep.
They was
but you're right. He will be a manufacturer star and Arch Manning.
And Bobby Perkins. I disagree with that. I say the greatest throwing motion in NFL history will belong to Warren Moon. But that's just my personal opinion.
It was like he was throwing a shot put. It was so quick.
Yeah, I think Warren Moon threw the prettiest football ever in NFL
tight
history.
Spiral. Oh my God, that's tight. That's tight spiral. Very underrated.
I don't know. Drew Brees up there though. He at least top 3.
Nah, listen, I'm not knocking Drew Brees. He said the greatest, and I just, Warren Moon was just the first person that, in terms of throwing the football and how pretty the football and the arc of the football and the spiral of the football, didn't nobody do it like Warren Moon. Not for real. Not every single throw. What wobbly pass you ever seen Warren Moon throw? I done seen Drew Brees throw some wobbly passes. And I'm a Drew Brees fan. Drew Brees is a great Hall of Fame first ballot dude and all that. But I don't think he messed with Warren Moon on the throwing motion part.
No, I'm taking Warren.
Yeah, I'm taking Warren Moon.
I like again. It's not Dan Campbell, Bobby. It's our general manager. His problem is he's so arrogant. Our general manager, he's arrogant. He think he's going to build just by draft picks and not by get some top free agents. And the free agents we do have, they have a tendency to be injury prone. We always get the injury prone older veterans instead of getting some younger.
Hold on, real quick,
players.
I'll be right back.
So that's the problem with the Lions.
I just want the Lions.
Yeah, he's very arrogant. It's not Dan Campbell. It's you know what I'm talking about. I can't even think of the man's name. I said. I'll let you know, Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes, because I don't like his moves he's making. There's a few players I want him to get. We need everything on defense. Everything. Yeah, that reminds me the Broncos we get a pass rush. You didn't get Crosby. You didn't even try to go get Crosby or nobody.
Crosby might be damaged goods.
I don't know. It's a guy.
I don't think Detroit should have broke up their running back tandem. I was very upset when they broke up Montgomery and Gibbs. I'm like, why would y'all do that? Y'all had the best 1-2 punch in football.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But
where'd Montgomery go?
He went to the Texans.
Oh, Texans. What he went this year?
Yeah, I'm worried.
That was after the season.
Defense. I'm more worried about the defense because
he's gonna be a hell of a fit on the Texans.
Because I'm very upset because after they double team Hutch, there's nobody else that he kept what's the guy name? Davenport. Davenport was an injury prone. He got a little talent. He can't stay healthy, and he kept going with Davenport. Like he's not gonna stay healthy. Go out and get somebody with the trade. They didn't do that during the season. Then they do this all season. We got nobody. You think you're gonna bring in some youngsters and they're gonna help you win a Super Bowl? Come on. Now.
No, probably not.
That's crazy. No, it's not hard. It's not hard to convince. Look, they want that money. It ain't about Detroit. It's about the Detroit gonna pay them. That ain't hard to convince somebody to go to Detroit. That has nothing to do with it at all.
Well, I don't know. They just kind of pissed me off when they broke up that tandem. I thought that was one of the best tandems I've seen. 1-2 punches I've seen in football in a while.
Yeah, but yeah.
So I didn't appreciate that. But I'm not a Lion fan. I ain't got to deal with that. I'm a Giant fan. I got my own problems.
I'm not, like I said, even though I miss Knuckles, but guess what? I'm not worried about that. I keep saying it's the defense. It was never the offense. You could. I'm not saying you could replace, but you could kind of. It's easier to replace offense to defense. We didn't get nobody on defense. That's what I'm concerned about. So.
Yeah, what pick y'all got in the first round, Big Dog?
The Giants.
Yeah,
we're picking third, I believe.
Ooh.
I gotta look it up to be sure, but I think we have the third pick.
Who you want?
Man, we need defense too. We already done lost our dude on the line. We need another defensive tackle. We need a safety. We need a corner. Like defense, we need defense. I think we got pieces on offense, or we got a decent quarterback. We got a decent running back. Neighbors is probably top 3 wide receivers when healthy in the league. So the offense, I'm not too worried about. It's the defense. Like we can't stop nobody.
Can he stay healthy?
Yeah, and we can't get to the quarterback, and that's my main thing. Like we have 0 pass rush, and that's annoying. We haven't had a real pass rush in a long time. So we need an edge rusher.
OC.
Get Ruben Bain, huh? I wouldn't mind getting the dude from Ohio State either. The safety
I like
dude.
Baines. And maybe I could trade down and get Sonny Styles too. And not too far to trade down and get Sonny Styles.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I know the Cowboys want
that would definitely be interesting. But yeah, we need defense though. Defense. Our draft this year need to be straight defense.
Y'all need another receiver too.
Yeah, we could use I'm okay with Wan'Dale Robinson as long as we got a healthy neighbors. I can do Wan'Dale Robinson. The dude number 5 on Ohio State, Bobby Perkins, he wear number 5. He plays safety for Ohio State. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he wear the number 5 on Ohio State. That's what I'm talking about. And he was a beast. He was an All-American and everything. I just can't think of his name right now. It escapes me. I guess it's marijuana. Fucking with my short term. Okay, that's his name. Caleb. Yeah, him.
Yeah, he good. I like him.
Yeah, like we need somebody like him, somebody that we could use as a safety / linebacker.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Something like that. Because football is starting to become positionless too, where you could substitute safeties for linebackers and linebackers for safeties and shit like
skills,
that.
Right, it's size and skill a little bit. Yeah,
right.
How hard to get hit and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
You're starting to see more of that in football, especially when you start talking about guys who cover the slot receiver mainly. Guys who play the old Rondé Barber slot corner type. Guys who could actually get to the quarterback and still keep up with your slot guy.
Oh yeah. The real strong safeties.
Rondé Barber types. Like Rondé Barber wasn't a strong safety.
Blitz.
He was a cornerback, but he was strong enough that he could get to the quarterback on a blitz.
I like Caleb.
You understand what I'm saying? And he was still fast enough that he could guard your slot guy.
Yeah.
But you starting to see more combo players like that come out on the defensive side. If you notice, the NFL has become more about defensive tackles and safeties than linebackers and corners.
Well, the linebackers now, they want them to play multiple, like you said, multiple positions. They're not just linebackers.
Right.
They want them to cover.
You don't got like a real true, like Earl Lacker type you know,
Right.
pro Ray
They want
Lewis
to,
type
they
of
want to,
real
right. Well,
prototype
Ray, well, I can't say that
linebacker.
because Ray and Bryant, even though there's linebackers, they play in the box. They play safety sometimes. So
Yeah, I'm
they
saying,
play.
but
Yeah,
you wasn't
yeah.
gonna put Ray Lewis out in the slot and have him guard a slot guy.
No,
You
not the
wasn't
slot,
gonna
but
do that.
he'll play like a little bit of safety though. A
Yeah,
little bit
I'm
of
saying
safety. Yeah,
if it's a
yeah.
zone coverage, sure. But you know, in a man-on-man situation, you're not gonna have a Ray Lewis or a Brian Urlacher lined up on a slot dude. They will be guarding a tight end or a running back coming out the backfield.
Hey,
Like
AJ.
I'm looking for somebody like Downs. You know what I mean? Somebody who I could swap, who I could line up in a 4-3. I could have him come off the edge because he's strong enough to come off the edge, right? And at the same time, if I need him to drop back in coverage, he could guard the slot dude. Where I ain't got to, you know, play a whole zone all of the time, where I could actually do some blitzing and not be worried about what's happening on the back end. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
So yeah, I
Caleb
think
Downs.
Caleb Downs would be a great pick. I would love to get that dude off the Hurricanes too. I forget. You know who I'm talking about, Bobby Perkins. He play on the line. He was their edge
Oh, I know
rusher
he's called.
on the
Yeah, I like him
Hurricanes.
too.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Because he was getting busy too. I wouldn't mind taking him either. I'm just curious to see where the quarterbacks are gonna go, where Mendoza is gonna go, where what's the dude, the Vanderbilt dude, Diego Palva. I'm curious to see where these guys go.
They said Mendoza's still going number 1, huh?
Well, I know Mendoza probably gonna go number 1, but I'm interested to see where Palva goes. And for your Broncos, they need another wideout. They dying for a wide
We need
receiver.
another one?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think we do. We got a lot of receivers. We got Marvin.
They could use tight end too.
Waddle. We need another tight end.
Yeah, they could definitely use another tight end. I forgot that y'all got Waddle from Miami. Damn, thank you for reminding me.
Then we got Cortland Sutton, Jalen Waddle, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims, and Pat Bryant, and Jalen Waddle. So we don't need a receiver.
No, y'all stacked now.
Yeah, we need a tight end.
Yeah, I could
Evan
definitely
Ingram,
use a tight end.
Evan Ingram, you know how he is. He used to play for y'all. He's really consistent.
Well, we're gonna see because Sean Payton. I've always liked Sean Payton as a coach. I think he could be an asshole sometimes, but the offense he run has been tested. It works.
He's a good view of talent. Like,
well, he can scheme. Like I said, he can scheme all he wants to, but Bo Nix got to get better because you got the receivers. You got to get better.
Like I said, don't be surprised if you see Mr. Arch Manning suit up for the Broncos in 2027.
You keep saying Arch Manning. No, I'm not sold on Arch Manning.
Yeah, I'm not sold
you know
on
it's a
Arch
nepotism
Manning.
league.
Huh?
It is a nepotism league. I agree with that.
I know
I'm
that, but
definitely
guess
not
what?
sold on Arch Manning.
I'm concerned. All right, I'm not sold. I'm concerned.
Peyton Manning's still over there. Don't forget, he's still over there.
I know that, but he got to play. He got to play. It don't matter who. If you go produce, it don't matter who you know.
Because Texas did not look good. I mean, Arch Manning had some good games, but against the good
he played
teams,
against good Michigan. Yeah, he played.
Yeah, but against the good teams, he didn't look good against the good teams.
I think he's gonna be a better pro than
No, they wouldn't have won if Bo Nix played. No,
the Broncos wouldn't have won. No. I agree with that too. I still think New England would have beat them.
Yeah,
in the AFC Championship, I still think New England would have won that. Yeah. I know you don't want to hear that, CM, but I called it first.
No, you called it.
Arch ain't winning no Heisman.
You called it.
Look, Bryce Underwood win the Heisman before Arch. I like Bryce better than Arch.
Yeah, I like Underwood too. Underwood, he get right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here, but this has been a very enjoyable stream. Thank you, Ms. D.
Thank you for inviting me up and streaming with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Right,
me up, big dog. Have a good one.
Thank you for coming up.
You too, D.
Thank y'all for coming up. I appreciate all y'all.
Bye, chat. Thank you.
This has been a really good stream, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to Miss D. Like, share, subscribe to Big Dog Sports. You know, like, share, subscribe to C2. Like, share, subscribe, everybody. Like, share, subscribe to everybody in the chat. You know, all we got is us at the end of the day. We all need to support each other. So y'all do that. It's been a good Sunday, and I'm going to holler at y'all 3 o'clock next Sunday. This Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. I'm your boy BD, and I'm holler at y'all later, all right?
Peace.
It's your host, BD. Welcome to Big Dog Sports. Yo, call it Big Dog Sports, a little show that I run, where we talk a lot of sports and we show a lot of love. So support by hitting like, share the video, subscribe and hit that cash app, baby, send a little dough. So if you want to know about the latest games, the winners and the losers, the teams that ain't the same, we gon' talk about the trades, the contracts, the price, the playoffs, the scandals, the crime and the lies. I'm your host, BD, and this is my show, where sports and politics collide, baby, anything goes. We talking NBA, WNBA, NFL, NCAA, UFC, MLB, WWE, a little boxing too. If that's your thing, I got the best show in the land, baby, no need to search. So welcome to the show, y'all. This is Big Dog Sports.